village.
Yeah.
Oh!
Not
Okay.
horse face. Human face on the horse body.
Yeah, yes, I remember that. Yes. That was
Yeah.
that was a unique bad guy, yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah. Alright. Now we're
That was
good.
tough.
Hey, what's up everybody? Had mic issues. Took me a minute to get started here. But here I am. Okay. So got that all running. Okay. Boom. Duplicate this. Alright, we're good to go. I was about to be so mad that my these headphones I spent a lot of money on broke, but they did not. So, all right, so we're waiting on Alex, and then I get an arc, and then we're good.
Don't mind me. I'm just eating my lunch. I can take till I'm finished. I won't be mad.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Let me
Yeah, keep having to update Sven's monster journal.
There we go. And I feel like I was gonna do something that I totally forgot. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Oh, I was going to I think Pip is you guys are level 10. Proctor, we don't gotta worry about him anymore. Ha ha ha.
No, damn it, bro. What are you gonna do? Yeah, no, man. Too soon, bro.
Too soon. Where's Pips? Pins? I guess I can look up.
No. No está cagando entonces.
Low.
Yeah, I was just looking at like Sven's monster journal, running tally of all we've run into.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, damn.
Okay. So
Dedication.
Pip, level 7.
Where is that?
I really should have noted. I don't think I. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he gets one more level. Let me, while I'm doing that real quick. General.
Yep.
Yo.
What up, homie?
All right. Okay.
Good.
So, yeah, man, you got to give us your opinion on the movie, Spider-Man. That's gonna be our hot take. What's up?
Yo. Might be one of the best movies I've watched this year, and one of the best comic book movies I've ever seen.
Yo.
I like it. I have high expectations now.
Dude, it was so refreshing, and it's 2 hours and 20 minutes long, but at the end I was like, holy crap, I wanna know what happens. Yeah, the pacing was actually very good.
All right.
I'm excited.
So did I know the Spider-Verse movies are like, you know, there's like so much going on with all the different Spider-Mans and stuff like that. But like, do you get a sense they're gonna make another one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So from what I've heard, yeah, there's like it literally leads off into like, hey, we're gonna do another one, a third of these.
Yeah. So like that's it's a very much like sets up a third one. But it's very Empire Strikes Back, where it leaves on a cliffhanger. So you're like very excited for the third one.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Kicks.
Yeah, I'm watching Into the Spider-Verse right now. Actually, I was like, I came home and I was like, I got to go see the first movie again. That was so good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I like a movie that makes you want to watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
Level 10. Okay, so Pip gets an ability score improvement. Gotcha. And
Obviously
and HP.
intelligence.
Yeah, smart guy. Okay. Edits. Rockin'. You can't increase a stat above 20, right? Or 19.
Nope.
Not without specific items like the belt
Yeah.
of giant
All
strength.
right.
Yeah,
Belt or tones.
20 is the cap.
All right, big brain. Rockin'
Yeah,
a
for
plus
players
5.
anyway. Monsters are what they are.
And HP.
Monsters are not bound by your human limitations.
True.
Bug him.
So level 10 and HP. He gains a hit dice plus his con, average of that. So.
Oh wait, I just remember. Wait, hold on. I'm scared now.
5. No, this is Pip. I'm doing here.
I'm still scared.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Actually, yeah, I mean that makes perfect sense, and that's the exact reason why I'm leveling his ass up.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Is that what I'm hearing?
So.
Ooh, you're really low.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
I'm like right here.
You tell me.
Hello?
Yes,
Turn you up
we can hear
for a
you.
second.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Barely.
Don't worry. When I get excited, I'll get loud again.
Girl.
You guys know how I am.
Where is it at? Dice calculator. So, D6 plus 2. What's that? Oh, 6. So he's now rocking 67 hit points. 67 hit points, 20 con.
Nice.
I'm sorry, 20 intelligence.
Woohoo!
Oh, I was supposed to be like 20 pounds.
Vast brains.
Yay, Pip.
10.
Everything you've gone through has made you stronger.
Yes. Okay, there we go. All right, so I just need to be
By the way,
reminded of today's token.
Not a hot take, but did anybody see the picture of the documents in the bathroom?
Yep.
Huh?
Picture of the documents in the bathroom.
Yeah, they raided Mar-a-Lago for documents in the
Oh,
bathroom.
that's something I
Yeah.
can look up really quick. Let's see what's up
Yeah,
with
that's okay. That doesn't. Yeah, here's the
That
thing.
doesn't
Like,
surprise
for all the
me.
talks of like, oh, we should overlook this for other people's crimes. He had 11,000 of these things.
Wait, what did they have?
Like-
11,000 documents.
Yeah, they apparently found like, I think around 11,000 documents when they raided
Here, I'll
Mar-a-Lago.
post it on the Discord real quick.
Like,
There
they
you go.
were everywhere.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
My only issue, not to
Oh.
get political, but my thing was like, how much obvious crime do you have to do before someone goes, I think that motherfucker's a criminal?
That depends. How much can you try to say, hey, you have to let me go because everyone else is rotten?
I would say how much money's in your bank account.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. How
actually
much money
Actually,
you got?
yeah, that's the main one.
A
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
But the funniest one I saw having to do
21
with that,
Savage, a lot. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah.
yeah, the funniest one I saw of that was a video I saw on Twitter where it's like, with the new Indiana Jones movie coming out, Disney Plus altered the ending for Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it shows them craning up the Ark of the Covenant. Then it shows this bathroom scene with the Ark box sitting in the middle.
That's funny.
Down.
Okay. Plus
Tell me.
5 intelligence. God damn. All right. Smart boy.
He's not a spellcaster? Why?
No, he's because he's a sidekick.
He's a skill whore. He's a skill monkey. You know.
Yeah, he's a skill-based sidekick. He does other things.
I know. But still.
Like, miss with a gun.
I mean, he has expertise. He gets half of his proficiency bonus in all skills. I mean, he's.
Also, I want to ask because I'm not sure if it's just me. When the like sidekick stuff came out and looking at them, and was anyone actually like? I wonder if I could play. I know it's not optimal, but I'm curious, like making a character that's just this.
I've looked at that. I've considered that as well. You don't progress as fast as a player character. I will say that much.
Well, yeah, you don't get any. I mean, I guess it could work at low levels, maybe like.
It's just a weird, like, yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like, I know this isn't optimal. I know that this is literally like lesser versions of player classes, but a part of me kind of like, this might be fun. This will be interesting.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe it's like a one shot if you like come at like, hey, I'm gonna come and help the party for a bit.
Donald Trump bathroom papers. Let me see what's up with this real quick.
It's in, I think it's in the. I think Art put it in the Discord if you want to. It's in the general.
Okay, yeah, I saw this picture. Okay, I guess that's good reading. You're just sitting on the toilet, trying to squeeze one out, and you're like,
Reader's Digest.
Yeah, let me see what's. Let's look at some classified documents for a bit.
What?
That's so. I wonder if there's more in the tub, like.
There is. If you look at the larger version of that picture, you can see boxes peek up from behind it, and you also see them reflected in that window.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see them through the. You see they look like you can see their shadow, their impression through the shower curtain. Yeah.
That's so wild. Like, imagine having guests over, and you're like, can I use the bathroom? And they're like, yeah, down. Trump's like, yeah, down the hall. Just go ahead and use it. And you go down to the bathroom. And you're like, what's all these boxes?
Well, apparently this is a bathroom in the basement area.
Yeah.
And,
again, he was.
And that's another thing about this particular image is it's also cutting off the chandelier in that bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chandelier in the bathroom. That's nice, I guess.
Because of course there is.
And I'm also wondering what kind of construction issues they had with this, because why is that toilet so far away from the wall?
Actually, I didn't notice that the first time. What the hell? Also, like, can't even see the back of the toilet.
No, it's one of those low-sitting toilets. I
guess.
And yeah. What's funny about this is just that, I mean, I feel like if these boxes sat here long enough, you would just forget, right? It's just like it would just be there, and like I imagine like. Somebody could easily just take one of these boxes and just put them in like their car, just drive off.
Well, that's part of the reason why you don't. That's part of the reason why you don't do this. Like, not just wrecking it. Like, these are records that like are supposed to be available. It's like either you forget or someone takes them. That's kind of why we have record keeping, so this stuff doesn't happen.
That's hilarious.
Because if you don't need it, you're not going to use it, and if someone else needs it, they don't have it. And the chances of you needing it are very slim.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, they ain't looking good for Trump, man. I mean, I seriously doubt he will go to jail. But I do think that...
Well, the thing is, that's one of the things I find extremely amusing about this, is that a lot of these charges are federal indictments related to the Espionage Act. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that Trump did before he left office was increase the penalties for Espionage Act penalties.
Yeah.
The irony. But I think the judge presiding over this case is one that he appointed. So I don't think that judge is going to put him in jail over. So I don't think in general they're going to put him in jail over this.
That is if it's up to him instead of a grand jury. And two, he has had people he's appointed screw him over already when it comes to federal stuff and looking into stuff.
And I also think that it just doesn't look good as a precedent that this would land, I guess, you in jail as a president. It feels like this is kind of.
I want it to be.
I mean, well, I think people want Donald Trump in jail for other reasons than this.
So
You
I
know?
will say this outright because people are saying like, "Hey, why aren't we indicting Biden or Pence?" If this, I want this to be a precedent. If this is not okay, these behaviors and like and acts are not okay. If people need to be indicted and former presidents need to be called out to prevent it from happening in the future, fucking do it.
Do it.
It is the reluctance to go after Trump for being a former president that's more actively damaging.
Well, but I also can see though, like how maybe not for Trump. Let me look with all these boxes, but I can see how like, you know, they found like 10 documents and like Joe Biden's like I don't know lake house or something like. I could see as a president you're leaving office, you're getting all your shit together, some papers get mixed up, and like you bring something back home you probably shouldn't. I don't think that like if the Justice Department. Hold on. I don't think if like the Justice Department found that it's immediate up trial, go to jail. I think it should be like, if it's obviously an accident, then whatever. But if
yeah, I agree with that. But that's also like indictment, not full jail.
Yeah.
Like, I think that there has to be a precedent of why this is not okay, and that there are things the president should not be allowed to get away with.
Now wait. Now here's my take, because I agree with you. Everything you said on both sides for both of y'all, because there's a lot of angles to look at it, right? But the inevitable truth of it boils down to the simple fact. President of the United States' second title is the first citizen. You are beholden to every law and are supposed to be the paragon on it. That also means that when you break the law, you need to be held accountable. I don't give a fuck if you throw litter out of the presidential limo. You get a ticket for littering faster than anyone else because you are supposed to be the most respectful of the law. The fact that you can do all of this, have the title of first citizen, it basically communicates that there is no accountability. And it begs the question of, if he isn't accountable, why the fuck am I?
And it also gives an unfortunate avenue because, again, one of the things I remember from 2016 is there were some inquiries and looking into Trump before he became president, and then it stopped. It really kind of creates a weird, maybe this is me being too pessimistic or looking into it much. It creates a precedent where now there's this clear get out of jail free card for people people in a position who, quite frankly, let's be honest, there are a lot of them who need to deserve to be looked into.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's just general principle. Like, yeah, you should be beholden to the
that's
law.
not a Democrat or a Republican baby side. That's both of them. If you are somehow under that this is a side versus side issue as opposed to a bunch of people on a bunch of babies in a crib crying, then you are not paying attention to what's happening to this country.
No. Don't get me wrong. There are issues where you can pick a side, but at the end, there's only two parties for one. There's two parties for a reason, because it's one person at the top playing everybody against each other with two sides. They're still in control. And
But
I
her
hate to
emails
say it,
though. But her emails, bro.
Well, that's the big irony is that like they made a certain political party made a big stink about the idea of like classified information like exchanging innocently, I guess, across servers with the whole email thing. But when it comes to literally boxes of classified documents sitting in a bathroom, it's kind of like, well, hold on a second, maybe it was an accident, whatever, like there's a good reason for this,
And also documents just laying around and a hell of a lot easier to get to and not as weird versus a mail server.
Which also, compared to everything else, documents that were listed as with very active information that could have damaged the country, and the only excuse he had is that he declassified them himself.
Yeah, that's
no one being able to back that up.
Yeah.
Again, there's the whole. I keep reading this with and again, this is me being pissed off about things that probably aren't worth it, but Biden crime family and hearing Marjorie Thomas cackle like a harpy. But it's you do realize that even if the case that is right, and yes, there should be repercussions in that case, the degrees and magnitudes of what you're comparing are not even close. One is infinitely worse than the other, because then we have to get into also Jared Kush and Ivanka Trump and their dealings with communist businesses and nations, which is apparently the whole impetus of this entire rant.
Yeah, I mean, in election-wise, it's just it's not looking good. I mean,
Yeah.
like you got what DeSantis and Pence and all these other people who are going to bring this up in any type of debate, and they're going to be like, at the very least, they're going to speak to their voters and say, okay, we get it, you love Trump, but Trump said that like he was going to get all of this stuff done, and at the end of the day, none of that stuff got done, and look how incompetent he is. Like, even if you agree it was an accident, there's still like a huge level of incompetence here. You got boxes of shit just sitting out, in the bathroom. It's like
Binders full of women. Yeah.
binders. Yeah, I remember that.
I know one of the other funny jokes I saw was like a Chinese spy going to President Xi, and he's just like this, like, why did you spend all that time trying to get into his safe and ignoring all these boxes? Like, well, they're on the open. I didn't think it was that stupid.
I guess, man. But all right, we could channel that energy into the caves of hunger. Burr.
Yeah,
let's roll here. Who wants to do? I mean, this should be an easy like inspiration point. Who wants to do a recap? I mean, like, who wants to do it? Who wants to go for it?
So I'll do it. Why not?
All
So we're after a lot of things. We finally made it to the Caves of Hunger, and we've been traversing their treacherous depths through grinning, blowing up skulls,
shadows,
little shadows, little ice demons on the top of the ceiling, red wizards, the ever looming threat of Alvarian.
Yes.
In maybe multiple senses of the word. We did meet a new companion after Cade decided to go on his own adventure out in the Icewind Dale due to personal reasons in Damien Dundee. And as we've been going through these caves, we've been fighting shadows, a gnoll vampire called Tekalili?
Tekalili, yes.
Tekalili. And as well as their what seem to be kobold vampiric spawns. We were able to kill the spawns, not so much the gnoll vampire because it keeps turning to mist and running away.
Yes.
But we have been slowly going through the caves, investigating stuff. A couple of us keep charging into rooms and touching things we probably shouldn't. Puddle and Harpel dug their way through a wall.
Yes.
We fought some we fought some living snowmen and a giant scarier snowman, which hurt a lot, but we were able to get through it. And as we've been slowly trying to rest and slowly make our way, once again we're seeing more mist come in, which means we might have to do a round 3.
Yes, more mist, 100%. All right.
No, you are right. Harpel did try. Puddle let the old woman fend for herself until she realized that then she would have legitimate claim on whatever loot's in there, and then helped in the last bit to make sure that the party got some of it. Thank you for reminding me of that.
You guys found a mantle of spell resistance, which is pretty big, and Elaine Harpel, and now she has this staff of charming that looks to be made of Chardalin, and
so heads up, we might have to deal with her for good this time.
And also, and previous actually, you guys did find a ring of the ram. I don't know who has that, or if anybody's using that. Okay.
Yeah, I think we gave it Genesis. Yeah, it has not been used yet, but I believe we gave it to Genesis.
Okay. Yeah, it too has a little bit of Chardalin in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, didn't know that.
Well, again, we might also have to put down the Dragonborn for good then too. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Okay. So it is
never killed Genesis.
Cold, dark. Besides, kind of the like various light from some source refracting through these glacial walls. You guys came to you're breathing heavy after fighting.
Why is Damien always
what?
huge?
You made
Is this
sure
the
you
right
did
map?
that.
Is that
And
giant?
wait a minute. What's going on here?
This is
Oh, this is the wrong map. This
Yeah,
is the
I-
Cave
Yeah,
of Berserkers.
Yeah, I've gone down and I've somehow gone down in health and level because my max is less.
Yes. Where? There it is. Caves of Hunger. All right.
All these ice caves look the same.
True. And let's get down to where you guys are at. Way over here.
I
Bada
thought we
boom.
were in Hawaii. Like I thought we were paradising, drinking mai tais, looking up Dragonborn women.
Oops, I deleted Pip and Puddle on accident. I was trying to get rid of. I'm sorry.
We
Oh
look to
my
the side and suddenly they fade away.
I'm
Puddle's
sorry.
last words are, Sven, I don't feel
Hey,
so good."
try doing Control Z real quick.
Nope.
No, okay.
I'm sorry.
And your character dies there.
Okay, that's okay.
All right. See you later.
I'm
Bloop.
the only one. with-
Deleted from server. No, I'm joking.
Liam and
Poto
Tiny
comes back as a
Too,
character
so
named
you guys are
Rain.
screwed.
No, Poto comes back as a character named Pond.
Yes.
Actually, I have
Oh,
a,
from Doctor Who?
I have a fighter named Wisp. Well, she's like a half fighter, half.
So what's your HP, Puddle?
8.
8. Got it.
I got you. I'm doing
Okay.
it right
All right. All right. Yeah. So, there's piles of snow, massive chunks of ice from this ice golem that Nilzan was able to take out like it was nothing. And you guys are all gathering, I guess, in this cave a bit north here. It's actually been a long time since you guys have had a long rest, I would go ahead and say. You took a short rest earlier. You walked up to the Caves of Hunger, fought with the red wizards that was outside of there.
We could take one here.
One.
Like we can go in here, block it off, and take a rest in there,
now.
maybe.
Gather
5.
recipe
I think it's been about, I'll give it to you. Sure, it's been about 8 hours or so. Move Damien up here. And you guys are breathing heavy. Your fingers are numb from the intense cold radiating throughout this glacier that you're inside of. Your dark vision, looking at all of each other, you see each other like in shades of gray. If somebody has a torch or a light out, you see everybody as normal, but that light extinguishes at the end of various passageways here. And what is the party doing now?
When we took a long rest last time, we had to go to a specific area, didn't we?
You guys didn't take a long rest. You took a short rest.
Yeah, we
I,
did.
I thought the mist was coming up, and then the last session the mist was coming
Yeah,
up.
you see this mist leaks in, but then it goes, you see it hovers, it just stays at the ceiling a bit.
I'm gonna keep my eye on that thing.
I have
It just swirls, and you can smell like this. It's a smell like a dirty dog, like a wet dog. It's just like everywhere.
Oh, we're just going to let it sit there and stare at us in its gaseous form.
but I think
I don't think we have a choice.
yeah.
Damn right, we don't have a choice. Douglas!
Oh,
I mean, you see the fire elemental goes ahead and slides up next to you, dutifully.
Where's the mist in the map?
We're gonna say that it's just kind of in the center here. This corridor that you're in rises up about 30 feet.
Oh well, I guess. Yeah, Douglas can't fly.
But this fiery, it's just like a humanoid with flames trailing off of it. Vague face of your brother. It just looks at you like, "What's up, man? What you need?"
You're ready to attack it. If that thing turns into a gnoll, attack it.
You get a sense that it's gonna go ahead and comply, and it just stands there.
Puddles, can you set up the hut?
hut. Oh well, I would need everybody to gather around.
Yep.
Right. Is there any way in which we can?
No, I'm gonna kick Carpel out. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Are you guys gonna skip closer, Sven?
You see the mist floats down.
Puddle's casting it right now. I'm passing Liam inside yet.
Doesn't it take like a minute to cast?
It does.
Oh
Yes,
no!
She does it, but she does it super fast, so it's like 30 seconds.
I'm gonna get out my knife and the steak I carved.
Yo, Brent, I give her the help action to make
I
it go.
got my robes and wizard hat.
This is why
I prepared action
guess
too.
hurry up.
You see that it floats down and just swirls around in your area.
But they can't. Will they get stuck inside? How does this work?
You have to.
Out
You
of
get to. You get to choose them, I think. So I mean, if he does
Oh,
that,
hold on. Let's.
9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. The spell fails if the area includes a large creature or more
larger creature, more than 9
creatures. Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast a spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome, etc. It says
It's not about choice. It's whoever's inside when you cast
Exactly.
it.
Does the
If the-
mist
yo,
count
bro,
as a
Brent thought this
creature?
out. Brent was like, hell
But does the
no.
mist count as a creature though? It's just mist.
You don't know.
Creatures and objects. So
Okay.
Someone-
well,
someone,
then I
um,
guess I'm not casting. Where's
Gust of
Seth,
wind,
though?
get that shit out of here.
Can I use my repulsion breath?
You cast Gust of Wind?
I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
I want someone. I was hoping someone, anyone. I'm the
Wait,
only
wait, where's-
spellcaster. What am I even saying?
Where's Sven?
Am I
And
next to you?
Oh,
yes.
Genesis.
Ooh,
I
can I
see
use my
Genesis.
shield? Can I use my shield like a big ass fan and blow it out?
You blow. I mean, the mist goes in all directions, and it smells disgusting.
Oh, there he is. Douglas isn't gonna be in the circle. I'm sorry, Alex.
What?
There's already 9 of us. Look, one,
How would
two.
you do that to do? I'm joking. No,
There's 10 of us.
Oh my god. Could
And
my
I have-
elemental do anything?
I have to be in the circle.
You are the circle.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I would do you guys and sit out, but I can't.
I don't. That just gust of wind is what I fucking need. I don't have it.
You see it, the mist just swirls around you as you. Are you gonna cast this?
No, because I would know that as a person casting that spell.
Yes.
I would know that it wouldn't work.
True.
I can swing my arms around and try to dispel the mist a little, but I don't have anything that's gonna outright like blow it away.
If I cast this spell
Wait,
and I make
can
it
we
rain,
jump?
well that should make it go away, right?
If you cast Create or
Create
Destroy
water.
water.
I'm gonna make it rain.
Hold on.
Yeah, it says do destroy fog within a 30-foot cube within range. Yeah. Look, destroy water. You could destroy 30 feet worth of fog, which I would say counts similar to mist.
Oh yeah, get him, Genesis.
But
Get him.
no, Puddle. So well, Puddle's not a
No.
water bender. It has to be water. It can't be fog. I know
But
it's
Brent is
annoying.
a first level spell slot.
It's a actually it's at my second level.
Oh, it's a second level. Second level.
Damn. Wait, fog and mist ain't the same thing?
And
No,
you get a sense this is not normal mist. This is not
Yeah.
mist like just made of water.
Puddle's
But
not a
he's.
water bender, okay? I wish she was too.
Oh my
Damn it.
goodness.
It don't work like
Alright,
that.
this
Even
bastard's
with
got us
regular
over a
fog,
rope.
I can't do it.
I mean, I put Dublos on top of the mist.
Can
Wait.
It just
is there
swirls
mist in
around
the
it.
room down here?
Would making it rain do anything? It wouldn't, right? Then?
Does it sizzle?
Is there mist down here?
No, you just see that it's about a 10-foot area of mist swirling above you. It's like just above
Let's go.
Puddle's head.
Let's move. Come on, run. Everybody
Can you
run
use a
at
stake
maximum
against
speed.
it? I mean,
Look,
Well, it's like
everybody run
this.
at maximum speed over here. We
I
run
think
back
it's
south
gonna
at
follow
maximum
you.
speed, a minute away, and then we cast it.
But I think it's gonna follow.
It might, but it should give us time to cast it if we all move fast as one, like ash speed, like everybody
Oh,
take
Brett,
off.
Can I have my dark vision? 60 feet? Because I
Yes.
deleted myself earlier. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody run, like let's all run at maximum speed somewhere else. It make it follow us. We should have just enough time to cast it. Oh, matter of fact, I have a question. You can't be moving while you cast this spell, right?
I don't know. Maybe I.
Well, no, because you need to cast it in a certain area. So.
Oh, no, but I'm. Oh, okay. So you can't move.
So what if
out
I
the
like
area.
hit it like that? You know how Alvarian does that thing with his fireball where he readies an action and then he casts it? Can I do that?
Well, this takes a minute in order to like ready per se, and
That's what I'm saying. I want to carry her. Like, no offense, Puddle, but I could carry her while she does the spell, and she holds it.
No,
So
but
that way, as soon as this spell is done, everybody grab together and we cast it while we're already. When we run away, prepare the spell while we're running. When we stop, if he's not above us, we stop and instantly cast it. Boom.
Does spellcasting work
Why?
like that in D&D? Because how I know
I was
spellcasting,
like, what?
it wouldn't work like that.
no.
No. All right. Well, fuck.
Because when
That's
you're
all.
making like a boundary or runes in an area like that, you have to set up your
Do we
runes,
have
like
magic
crystals
items?
and stuff, and you have to like do that. So
I mean, I
sure-
you wouldn't be able to do that. That's probably why it takes a minute, because she has to like set the boundary.
Oh. Okay,
Like-
that makes
like,
sense.
oh! No, that's scary.
All right, that makes sense. All right, you know what? F
You
it.
see the mist coalesce and drop
Yeah,
down, and
yeah.
then it is going to make an attack.
We're talking.
I was about to say something, but I guess I took too long. Well, listen, all right.
And let's see here. Yeah, while you guys are trying to figure that out, it shows up.
Oh, yeah, hit it.
Yeah, I would have been taking the dodge action, waiting for it to come down because I haven't taken my eyes off this thing. But yeah.
I would be right here, Brent.
Huh?
I want to be.
I will conveniently be right over here, 10 feet away.
All right. Let's see here. Somebody roll me a random dice. Somebody just roll any dice.
D6. Here we go.
Bam, too late. I got it.
All right, Sven.
Sorry, man.
It tries to bite you.
He'll probably succeed.
Does 20.
Obviously.
Yeah. You'll take 14 points of piercing damage, and 4 points of necrotic damage. Your max hit points are reduced by 4 as it drops into existence, and claws grab you, and your fangs bite deep into your shoulder. I mean, all of you get a turn. Well, I mean, we'll just go down the line. Sven, what do you do?
I touch the spell gem on my necklace and I cast a spell.
All right, what spell do you cast? Gotcha. Ooh. It hisses and like takes its jaws out of you and retracts, growling. All right, next Alvarian, what are you doing? And Dublis would go ahead and attack, of course.
Yeah. So would he get his reaction, like, for free?
Yeah.
Of the
Yeah.
attack? Okay. This will be his reaction first. This is reaction first. Oh my god, it's 11.
Hits its matted thick fur.
I would go
No
ahead
bueno.
and probably firebolt with disadvantage.
Got it. You spin around and blast the firebolt out. First one
That
misses.
will miss.
Second one will hit.
No, that's a disadvantage. So
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Yeah, that will miss.
The Dubla's gonna get hit both of his attacks. Oh my god!
Ugh.
We're off to one hell of a start. We were talking, damn it. 16.
16 will miss. The first flaming claw kind of goes in his direction, and it kind of retracts its head back with its animal instincts. Let's go over to Stigger. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 circle around back. I'm gonna try to use the stake that I made on it. So roll to hit 19 with the stake to its heart.
You see it's moving. You get a sense that, I'll tell you mechanically, you're gonna have to incapacitate it. And
Oh. Then
yeah.
can I hit it with? Then can I make? Would that be a hit then at least?
Yeah, you would hit it with definitely with the 19.
Okay, then what I want to do then is I want to try spend a key point for stunning strike, and
Got it.
I'll roll the damage real quick. So that's 6 damage, and I need a DC 16 con save. 16.
Got it. It will choose to succeed.
Oh my god, it has legendary resistance.
As you stab onto it, its mass and muscular body pushes you off.
Cool. Second attack. Another 19.
Now hit.
For 9, give me another one.
All right. It'll succeed on that one.
All right. And then flurry of blows. $19 for 8 damage.
Got it.
And 11 does not hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, you take the stake and you slash at it once. It seems a little bit less effective than your other attacks. Considering
The other
it's
one,
not
if I
magical.
noticed that, the other attacks would have been with the dagger in my fist. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. And then you slash into it, and it tries to yip its jaws at you. You elbow it and backhand it across the face. It looks increasingly angry and frustrated.
So am I. Please die.
Nozan, what do you do?
All right.
MVP.
We gotta make sure it doesn't come back. How long between fights has it been coming back? Has it been coming back like once every minute or so?
No. You get a sense that actually roll me an insight with advantage. You know, you're a fighter. You know some tactics.
Some smart woman.
Yeah, you get a sense that it prefers to attack you while you're distracted with other things, like fighting things and things like that. That's what you get a sense it's trying to do.
No, like after every time we kick its ass, how long before it kind of comes back fully healed? That's what I'm saying. Or does it even need any time to heal? Does it just automatically heal back to full?
You're not certain. I would say. I would say that you do know that at the very least, it's been longer than like 5. It's been longer than like 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
You know when it returns.
All right. I looked at Puddle and I'm like, I'm gonna go all out just so we can secure a long rest. And I will shoot it.
Oh my god.
No.
19. I'm sorry. 13. Unfortunately, will miss, and so will the one. You knock 2 arrows, digs into its fur, then falls off.
I'll,
I think we're gonna die.
Action surge and hit again.
It's not that we're gonna die. It's that this thing's just gonna keep running away.
10 will miss, but 19 will connect for 29 points of damage. God damn. Yeah, I mean 3 arrows miss, but 1 strikes it straight in the chest.
So much for going all out. Dang it. All right. All right. That's my turn.
Got it. Genesis, what are you doing? Then Puddle, you're up. What next?
Oh, I wish I was first this time.
Go 5, 10, 15, 15. Damn, I'm so low on everything. I don't have many options at all. I don't have no spells left. You know what? Fuck it. It's hammer time. If I die, I die. 20, 25, 30, hammer time.
All right, roll some attack rolls as you rush up around Dublis. Both of those will connect.
I am going to use a superiority dice. And let's try to triple.
If he has more than 2 feet, does he get advantage? Or if he's big, if he's a large creature or anything?
Let me see. I'll read it for you because I have it in my notes on the bottom here. It's in my notes because that's the odd one out. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can Expend a superiority dice to knock the target down. Add the superiority dice to the attack's damage roll. The target is larger or smaller. It must make a strength saving throw. On a fail save, you knock the target prone. Saving throw should be, and I'll go over here.
Okay, so size doesn't even matter.
No.
Okay.
As long as it's not double large.
Yeah, so it would need to be like, I guess, huge to get an advantage.
Yeah. So it's 14, I believe, as a DC save.
Got it. All right, strength. And roll your damage up and strength. Let's see here. He'll get a 16.
So that's a save.
All right, first hit. Second hit. And both of them hit.
22 total.
I'll add that D6 as well to the first one for damage. Wait, it's D8.
Yeah, so roll a D8.
And you know what? Since the first one failed, I got one last superiority dice.
Got a 26 points of damage coming up. Yep.
Well, hold on.
Let me see.
Yeah,
I got one more superiority dice.
Are you going to use it?
I'm not. Fuck yeah. Fuck it. Use it on the second attack to make another strength save. Not triple again.
And then
I'll add the D8. I'll try again.
He'll make it, but he'll take the damage.
Which is going to be another 7. Total. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, also, then, I would have used Crusher. Knock him 5 feet back. I would have pushed him 5 feet back this way.
All right. Does he have to roll a save against that or anything?
No, that's just
it's auto move from Crusher.
Yeah. Got it. All right. Bump.
Wait, but that creates attacks of opportunity.
It does not. It's forced movement.
Yeah, it's forced movement.
It doesn't.
Otherwise, that spell would. Otherwise, that'd be too broken.
You hit it against its jaw and it stumbles backwards. As it does so, it cackles madly. And Puddle, what are you doing?
Okay. Okay. Oh wait, moving through them is difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
Does this count as a spot or no?
I would say that's difficult terrain.
20, 25, 30 here. Do you guys want me to move you guys?
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, please. I mean,
yeah,
I would have said
so-
in character, but in character,
I'll do bonus action first. I'll move that. Mantle of Inspiration. I'm picking Sven, Alvarian, Genesis, and Pip. You also get 5 tap.
What about Sticker?
So I'll use my. Well, actually, I'm in a good place anyway. I'll save my reaction for like opportunity attacks or anything.
And then my action. Sticker has a high deck. But can he use a legendary action to do that thing again? Well, no, I don't know that. Don't answer that. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. Right.
All right.
So Fairy Fire.
All right. Deck save. What's the DC?
16.
Got it. You'll make it.
I do not.
Oh no! God damn it. Do I have to use,
Inspiration?
I have to use a thing to dismiss it, right? An action to dismiss it, so my next action I would dismiss it.
I don't know. What's the?
Well,
how do you say just
here's
not
the
in
question.
concentration?
Is it? Yeah, is it concentration?
It's just concentration. I say you could just drop it if you want.
Yeah, I would then.
All right.
Yeah, it's... Oh, oops, no, wrong one. I'm trying to display.
Got it. You see Belaine Harpel, in her old cracking voice, gestures at the knoll and speaks some magic. And Knoll is gonna go ahead and roll a Constitution save. And now would be a success though. You see Pip comes from around the corner and Cow lets off a shot. And he'll get advantage on an attack?
It didn't, Fairy Fire didn't hit, so no.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. No, okay. And then he's going to provide Sven with the help action. And I believe you can get a D6 to coordinated strike 2d6. Well, he can get 2d6 next time.
So be connected.
Yeah, gotcha. He gives you the help action. But after everybody goes here, you see it turned into mist, and it begins to head south down this passage here.
Douglas, follow it and make sure that you follow the mist until it turns back into a monster, and then kill it.
Douglas slides across the floor and disappears down the passage.
Can I'm gonna cast create water and use my alchemy jug. Can I block this off right here? Like from floor to ceiling with water? I'm gonna freeze it so it's like a wall.
You would know that the wall probably will be easily broken, but at the very least you'd hear it.
Yeah, it'll give us time. So I'm gonna do second level create water, and then I'll use my alchemy jug, and then I'm gonna cantrip shape it into a wall to block it off. So it gives me time to do our.
Verlaine helps you. She grabs the alchemy jug with mage hand and holds it up to the top of the ceiling, so it creates kind of like a waterfall as you freeze it, and it creates kind of this this nice waterfall effect of frozen ice blocking off the passage.
Thank you, Verlaine.
She gives you a nod.
Okay. Now can I try to cast Leomans with everybody here?
Sure, everybody gathers around you.
Third level.
And after a minute, you don't see or hear any action. You're able to cast Leomund's tiny hut. You see Pip goes, and you see he sits down.
Let's take a long rest and then get the hell on.
Verlaine goes, I don't like it. It gives a chance for avarice. But she looks at her wand of magic missile. I can use the time.
I agree, but we can't go in here bare.
How do I feel Douglas right now?
You can detect him for, I would say, like 30 minutes or so, and then it just vanishes.
Give my boy a fighting chance, bro.
It just vanishes. I mean, it's elemental. It just.
All right.
All of you settle down into this dome. Your dark vision adjusting as you look out in all directions around you and see nothing but these glacial walls and ice. And inside of these walls, you see various large, small, tiny objects suspended in there. A lot of it looking like fragments from some larger structure. Probably Yithrin.
Puddle makes sure to like stay in the middle so she doesn't like roll out while sleeping. Anxiety about that.
All of you settle down, and you know that let me make a note for myself for this. Damien instantly like grabs his bag of like his rations and begins like just devouring it. And after he's done, you see a look of like almost ecstasy on his face.
There's something wrong with that kid.
Oh my god.
Growing boys need food.
Not like that.
He's not like that.
Yeah,
Literally, we have been people that are around starving and they have not acted like that.
I smack him on the back. I go, yeah, growing boys need appetite. It's just got a healthy appetite, right?
He goes, yeah, of course. You know, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good.
It'll be fine.
Yo, that sounds just
That was
like
kind
it.
of like him a little bit.
Very much.
Just like him, dude.
He goes that very suspiciously.
It's fine.
I'm good,
It'll be
yeah.
okay.
I'm fine.
As you guys, you know, take out your bedrolls and keep close to each other for the body heat and the warmth, you wait until you're able to drift off to sleep here. And
Before Puddle falls asleep, she's gonna use her second, third level spell, and I'm gonna use Sending. And I'm gonna send a message to Kate. She says, "Hey idiot, you get a head start. You don't get to steal from me freely. I'll use your luck to find you. See you soon." That's exactly 25 minutes.
all you hear is good luck.
Also, appropriately in character.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh. Got rid of that bastard
So-
for one more round.
A little role play moment here. It's been a minute. As you guys are laying down, Pip looks at you, Nilzon, and goes, "So, Ragnar never said anything about being married." And he looks at you expectingly.
The ceremony was free, low key. Friends and family only. And I give him a. Sorry, you weren't invited. There were a lot more Frostfalls in attendance than I can count that are alive today. Our family is. not
So-
finished.
In your, I guess, time, was he traveling with you? I guess so. You saw him die.
Yeah. I kind of constructed like this backstory of, you know, Nilzon's from like this, kind of like military order, and they were stationed in an area, where Ragnar was doing his like, what's the thing that doctors do, like, where they go from hospital to hospital?
Their
before they become-
mission?
Yeah.
No, like interning or whatever.
Okay.
Resident?
Yeah, residency. Yeah. So
Okay,
he was, like,
that.
Yeah, he was going from place to place and just happened to be in her town, and he was like the happy-go-lucky cleric dude, and her order was more of a hardened military order.
You see Pip kind of in his bedroll, only his head kind of peeking out, and he's looking at you in the dark, and he goes, "When you were around, did he kill those prostitutes, or did you stop him?"
Killed what? No.
I guess that answers it.
Pip kind of feels a hand grabbing his collar, and the face very close to his face. He's like,
Whoa!
something that you're not telling me?
He cast a
Where's
spell
he?
while we were ambushed by a.
No, I'm just talking to Pip. I'm
Oh, okay.
whisper shouting.
Yeah. He goes, whoa. I mean, look. I mean, I don't know what happened with you two in your own time, or however that shit works. But look. I mean, he didn't partake in any. He wasn't. You know, he was infidelity. There was no infidelity.
Oh, I immediately released Pip. I'm like, oh, whew, okay. You see, Nilzon has no problem with the killing part.
But yeah, I mean, it was a mistake. He did like wipe out, I don't know, a good dozen prostitutes in Bryn Shander. He atoned for it and became a saint.
Saint, huh?
Ain't right.
Tell me more about this. You see Nilzon's kind of getting a little teary-eyed. He was.
I tell her. I chime in and I tell
Whoa,
her.
whoa, 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 whoa! It's just them two talking. Y'all are trying to go to sleep.
I do want to remind you that we are in an enclosed space together. There's not a lot of privacy, Bren.
True, but like, you know.
Yeah.
No, go for it.
So we're
You good?
again. I'm sorry for interrupting, but
You know, I mean, Pip kind of whispers to you, the experiences that he had with Ragnar. He talks about the time in Sven's village, and he also talks about how everything that went down in Bremen, at least according to his understanding, he doesn't know what you went through. And at that point, you guys maybe tune into the conversation, maybe hearing your names here and there. But do you have any reaction to that, Nilzon, as he's telling you all these experiences?
Nilzon kind of listens to the stories of her husband, and it kind of like wraps her like a warm blanket. She allows herself to like smile for the first time in a long time.
Well, I hope you get to see him again.
I raise up a eyebrow and I say, "What do you mean?"
Well, from at least what I've read, and you should know this, I mean, your husband was a cleric and probably told you all this, but those who've been sanctified by their god, typically when they pass, they go straight to that god's realm, Saloon. And I guess your actions in your life will determine where you go. You know, I would imagine he would have, like, hooked up with another cleric. I mean, no offense.
Careful, Pip. Careful.
Alright, I'll shut up.
So you're telling me if I devote my life to Saloon, I might see him again?
I guess. I mean, that sounds about right. But I'm not sure Ragnar would want you to give up your life and things that you love just to follow him. He would want you to come to him, I guess, as you are.
Well, Pip, this is turning out to be quite an impressive road trip that I have to plan. I have to swing by Saloon's realm to pick up my husband from his spa retreat, and then we have to go to Arl's realm to pay her a visit. You interested?
No offense, but after this, I think you see something comes over his face as he's almost like he realized something, and he goes, "You know what? Yeah, sure, why not?" You hear Verlaine goes, she sits up, she goes, "There you go again, Pip. Treading into other people's lives without revealing anything of your own." You see Pip just looks at her. Verlaine goes,
How many
"Oh,
times does he have to tell us that he can't tell us?"
oh, he may not be able to tell you about whatever magic is affecting him, but there's other things. Did you think I'd forget?" You see Pip goes, "No, but does it really matter right now?" You see Verlaine goes, "Well, it may matter to some of these people around."
I sit up.
Go on, Verlaine.
You see Pip turns over and like looks away from you guys. "Sure, I only speak the truth, and Mr. Clockmort here can go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong. But this weasel, known as Pip, came to the Arcane Brotherhood begging for our assistance with this coffin he was carrying around with him. Had this Magin creature, which all of you have seen by now. According to Pip, he left the lore masters at Mirabar. They rejected his findings, so he was looking for someone else to bankroll an expedition out here. But it didn't take long for the Arcane Brotherhood to find out the truth. That you stole that thing. In the dead of night. And left Mirabar. You've been running from them ever since. You see Pip goes, that's not true. You see he sits up. I didn't steal shit from the Lord Masters in Mirabar. They wanted to steal it from me. Alright? I went there asking for help. Analyzing the creature, figuring it, dating it, all that type of stuff. And all they wanted to do was cut it open, mess with its parts, maybe recreate it. And you know what? They wanted to do all that without me. They were already trying to push me out of my study there. You see, Valet goes, well, that's not how the lore masters put it. You came to them and you signed a contract saying that you would give them access to the artifacts, including that coffin, with imagining what you would find. And they were allowed to do what they thought was necessary with it. And that contract even said something about dissecting it. You see, Pip goes, who reads fucking contracts all the way to the end? No one, alright? If they would have said that from the jump, I would have never went there. You see Verlaine looks to be kind of happy or a little bit pleased that he's annoyed and upset. Well, do you want to tell the rest of the story? Verlaine says. You see Pip look at all of you. Look.
Well. Could die tomorrow.
I got a group of people together with the little bit of coin that I had, alright? I mean, I come from a farming family, alright? My mom and my pops, they know nothing else besides farming, raising pigs, horses, donkeys, you name it. And I've always read books and stuff on the Netherlands and how they treated gnomes, things of that nature, and it sparked my interest. So, you know, with the little bit of money my family had, they put me at an actual university. Become a lore master, but I flunked out of that, alright? Well, I didn't tell them that, but
School's not for everyone.
Yeah.
there were assholes there anyway. All of them had a bunch of cold, bunch of coin, you know, yapping about this party they're going to and that. None of them really even cared. It was just a position from their rich families for something to do. But anyway, I got an expedition together and went into the spine of the world mountains, and I found that thing. I mean, there were these other pods there that were destroyed. There were some of these Magin there. They were heavily damaged, like they just fell from the sky. If I had a chance to collect all of them, I could, but I was working with mercenaries, you know, and they were there just for the money I paid them, and they didn't want to stay there that long because the orcs are in the mountains. So we grabbed what we could, and then we went back to Mirabar. I thought that it would be a great revelation that here we have something, this thing nobody's ever seen before from the Netheril Empire, Yithrin. And if I can get them to examine this thing, they would I don't know, go ahead and give me a stipend to do more expeditions out into the glacier. But no. When I get there, they looked at me as just amateur archaeologist, amateur lore master. Got no respect whatsoever. And all the stuff that I found, they took it, and they still have it there too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I found out that, hey, they were looking to go ahead and take the Imagine and do whatever they want with it, and yeah, I left. I heard about the Arcane Brotherhood, and that's how I met up with Verlaine. You see, Verlaine goes, met up is a strong word. Like I said, you came begging. We were all there. We saw it. I saw it, at least. But I took pity on you. I didn't have Professor Scant, because that bitch Nas Lantamir stole it. So I figured you would be useful, but come to find out...
Nas Lantamir found the Code of Silver White, too, right? I say that really loud, too.
Genesis? Shh.
Puddle kicks Genesis again.
I'm sorry.
She stares daggers at you. She goes, I didn't have Professor Scant, so I needed an expert. And so I brought you on board. If it wasn't for me, Gnome, you wouldn't be here in the first place. Everybody else was laughing at you. Like, you know what? And not only that, some of the other Arcanists was thinking, why don't we just take his little coffin and use it for our own ends? And kick him out of here.
Wait, but if you're saying that, then the Brotherhood didn't even think about coming here until after Pip, correct? So you're
True.
right.
So actually, you have him to thank, because we took him, you followed us. You're welcome.
We could have been to Yithrin a month ago if you actually would have stuck with me, Verlaine says. You see, Pip goes...
really believe that, considering what you've seen so far?
Exactly!
You would have came in here and died immediately.
Wait,
You would have
so
stood no
what
chance.
Wait, what did the Arcane Brotherhood find out? That made you guys want to come here? You're not telling us that part.
I don't have to tell you everything. All you need to know is that the Arcane Brotherhood is very interested in artifacts. Look, if this gnome here, excuse me, young girl, if this gnome here can get away with not telling you whatever cursed item he has on his body, I shouldn't have to be able to tell you everything.
But you're already here telling us everything that...
I'm telling you what I want to, just like Low Pip here.
Pip, do you know...
And there's nothing wrong with that.
She doesn't say anything.
You know what? Just don't cross it. Well, tell you that much.
What do you gain by doing...
I'm rolling an insight.
Yeah.
Come on, plus 9. Yes, 25.
You get a sense that Verlaine just has an axe to grind with Pip, and you figure that she wanted to go ahead and just expose him and make him look bad. That's it.
Okay.
But you know what, Pip? I don't feel bad that you did that. A contract made in bad faith ends up violated by one party or another. And you know what? If you came to them in good faith and that's what they tried to do to you, then you were right for taking your shit and leaving. There was no fairness in that. You know, like, if it's I hate to say it, but I understand how you feel. And you know what, Verlaine, you ought to feel a hard pound. You ought to feel ashamed of yourself too for even entertaining the idea of simply taking it from him just because he's smaller. One day
excuse me, Dragonborn, I wasn't going to take anything. It was the Arcane Brotherhood.
Yeah, but you entertained the same ideas as those scholars. Let's take advantage of someone smaller, weaker. Let's take it from them and make it ours. Let's screw them over. What kind of, you sit here and you think that you can make him look bad, but you're just as villainous as the people who wronged him. Don't you realize that villainy creates villainy? Evil creates evil? Silly woman.
we'll see about that when you guys deal with whatever cursed item he has on him.
You know what? Even if we do, he's been here the whole time helping, trying his best, in good faith. He's weathered every attack. And if he wasn't for the fact
Pip goes, stop. Look, I don't want to hear any of that, alright? I'm tired. Can we go to sleep?
Maybe you think you
We got
are.
Pip's right. We got a cave, a knoll vampire, and who knows what else in here. We should get the rest when we can. Especially
Roll
when
me an
we can't
insight,
guarantee in the future.
Genesis.
Potter just wants to reach up and say, I think is my mic cutting out?
It's really low.
Why is it doing that?
I can turn you up on my end, though.
But it's like cutting off on, I can see it cutting off on this side too. I don't know why. Hold on. But Potter would just want to say to him that actions speak louder than words, and you've always been there for me. So I'll be there for you.
You see, he just kind of looks off to the side and goes, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. You see, he turns over. With a 12 Genesis, something's peculiar about that reaction Pip has, but you can't put a beat on it.
Is that better? Am I too loud now?
Oh, no, you sound great.
Okay.
I just say, look, whatever he's dealing with, we'll deal with it. We already told him that we would help him with it as best we can. At least there's good faith. What are you offering? That we get you here? That we trade this for that? You barely risked your life this entire time, but you think you're some master level expeditionist. Piss off.
She doesn't respond. You see, she just throws the cover up over her head. You guys settle in.
Oh, real quick. I'm sorry. Potter, as everybody's like kind of settling and being, Potter would kind of like reach over to Sven and kind of poke him. Sven, are you okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Okay. If he says that, then well, because Mary's gone. She's just checking on you, doing her periodic check.
A wellness check.
Yeah.
And there's nothing really I can really do about that at the moment.
Yeah, but maybe we can fix it later. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Now, unless you know something about time travel, as he glances over at Alvarian.
He just grunts at us.
I'm having audio issues. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Oh, I thought that grunt was in character.
Can you hear me, though, Alvarian?
He's not in the chat.
Oh,
Unless he
okay.
changes.
He just came back. Can you hear us, Alex?
That's
No?
Can you hear us? Because if you're
unless
talking...
he changes name.
Hey, hello?
Hey,
Or
yeah,
something.
what's up?
Is it working?
I'm sorry, I'm on my phone because the handset isn't charged. Oh my god, it's super loud now too. Yeah, I would look at it, Sven, and I would say, if I could go back in time, I would do more than save Mary Blood.
Like say Fred, no?
You see, like my eyes closed, and I look downcast, and there's like a face of frustration, look of frustration in my face, and I kind of whisper silently, say, "I would say every if I could."
Damn.
Oof,
I wish I would have only known that my father was already dead.
Alvarian. With that, with Genesis's words echoing in your head, already dead. You drift off to sleep. And as you do, you quote-unquote open your eyes. And you see that you're standing in Yithrin. This gigantic, monolithic floating city. If you remember, when it's landed at least, it kind of looks something like this. You look towards the spire in the center of the city, and you could see your fellow countrymen, Netherlese, dressed in fine, almost like Romanish type of tunics, walking about in all directions, zigzagging through industrial-looking like buildings. The city is beautiful. It's actually like, it looks to be like a pristine white. And as you turn and look off in the distance, out of the city, you see you're floating maybe a few 1,000 feet or so, maybe a mile at the most, above this sprawling glacier that's snaking its way through jagged granite peaks. It looks like the Ragged Glacier. You see a man with what looks to be a younger, maybe a teenager next to him. Their faces look similar, so you get a sense that maybe it's the older man's son. Walks up towards you. You can smell like maybe the cologne that the older man is wearing. And you touch yourself and it feels real. You see the older man stops and looks at what you can presume is his son and goes, "What do we do to a arcanist of the Netherrealm Empire?" You see the teenager look you up and down and give you a deep bow. You see that the older man looks proud of his son and gives you a nod and begins to continue walking.
Can I roll like can I try to recognize this old man through like a history check or something? Try to see if anything comes up.
You recognize what?
The old guy, the guy that was asking me that.
I would say off the jump, it's just like a random guy. You don't seem to
Gotcha.
know this person.
Gosh. Okay.
Actually, your last memories of being here was threatening the leader of this Literal Enclave, King Iriel Latharis,
Mm-hmm.
and your sister being sent off.
Okay. All right.
Suddenly, you hear a deafening explosion, and you hear people screaming as everybody looks in the direction of the noise, maybe including you. You look at the spire, and you see what looks like a window or an area is completely blown out, like some type of explosion just is ejecting wall and debris. But with it, you see what looks to be this ripple bubble effect, almost like dropping a pebble in still water and that water rippling out. You see that in like 3 dimensions, kind of echo out from this explosion point. It looks very similar to what you experienced in Grimscale with that rotating stone and these fluctuations of reality. You see, as people begin to look up, their attention is suddenly distracted to something else. Some people shout, "The Mythalar!" And they point. And if you look in the image that I showed, at the base of the tower, where there's this kind of like curtain of energy, inside of there, you can see there's this massive ball of energy. It looks like a miniature sun. But you note that its light dims. The whole ground begins to vibrate. You see people begin to like look at each other. Somebody screams, "The Mythalar's failing!" At that point, almost like that scene in the last Christopher Nolan Batman, where all the cops kind of like scatter across the ground, you see almost like that effect. Everybody just begins to run in all directions. Do you do anything at this point?
The Mythalar is failing, so do I know that the Mythalar will be like what's keeping the city afloat, right?
Yes, you would know that all of these enclaves have Mythalar at its center, this huge glowing ball of arcane energy. You would know that that can be interacted with various wizards and arcanists in order to manipulate its properties to make it do certain things, such as levitate an entire city. Or even more, maybe even create force fields.
I would attempt to cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic, it goes off. You see, up the spire at that explosion, there is this kaleidoscope or rainbow of colors. All these different schools of magic seems to be rippling out along with this kind of fabric of reality. And as it washes over the Mythalar, you can see that the energy of the Mythalar, which is kind of a white, begins to become distorted and flicker. You get a sense... Uh-oh. That's very loud. You get a sense that that explosion probably affected the Mythalar.
No, I'm gonna mute. Hold on, that's background. Mute.
Well, I look around, I see everyone else is just like
Oh, it's a madhouse. People are running in all directions. You see somebody goes, "Go for cover!"
And do I feel the dissension of like the island descending too? Like just like, you know.
With that, you feel the inertia of gravity that is binding everything to the surface of this floating city begin to tilt ever so slightly.
I'll run to the Mythalar. I'm pronouncing that right, Mythalar. I'll go ahead and run to that and kind of like yell to everyone else. Just for clarity, am I like am I the Kurnow variant, or am I like how to put it?
You stop for a second and you look around and you find like what looks like to be like a shop with windows, highly reflective surface. You run over to it and look in the mirror. It looks like you're your older self.
Okay. I'll go ahead and look around everyone and say, well, we have to repair the Mythalar. We can't let this island descend downward and just have everything destroyed. And I would rush to where the Mythalar's at.
You begin running across, and as you do, you see other, it looks to be very powerful, high-ranking Netherese Arcanists rushing towards the Mythalar too. You barrel past people and whatnot. You see carts, wagons, horses, all types of stuff begins to roll in the direction in which the enclave itself is tilted.
I look at one of my Arch Arcanists on the right side. I imagine I would know most of the people here, right?
You know that this is not your enclave. You're from Jittisker.
Gotcha,
so
right,
the people here you don't know.
Gotcha, I wasn't here for long, okay. I look around and I say, status update. I know the collision did damage to it, but is it repairable? You know, with the tech magic, I'm trying to like see what's going on around it.
You grab this one guy, and he looks at you, short buzz-cut hair, blue eyes. He goes, Alvarian Lion River, what are you doing here? Spy!
I slap him.
you slap the shit out of him.
As right now, we have to save this damn enclave.
You see, he looks confused for a moment, but then he nods, and he's, what did you ask me?
We need help repairing the Mythalon. And would I also know like any type of like things that would like any materials that would like kind of like be part of a Mythalar? I mean, I guess it's like because Alvarian's trying to go ahead and try to prevent this disaster. Like you know, his mind is spinning pretty like at 1,000 rates, trying to it's PTSD in a way. Yeah.
This guy jogs your memory almost. He goes, repair the Mythalar. All of us, I guess including you, we need to channel into it. Give it as much power as we possibly can. Our own arcane energy. It's the only way.
Then grab everyone you know and immediately start channeling into it.
You see he runs off and he begins screaming. You see fires begin to break out in random buildings. You hear some explosions from inside of like the underbelly of the city as all of it begins to tilt at an angle maybe 60 or 70 degrees or so. You see people are rushing inside buildings. And you see that people can't make it inside buildings. They're trying to dodge carts and stuff as it's rolling towards the other end. Yeah? What do you say?
I tell them, go to the Mythalar and channel all of your magic into it.
You see those who seem to be, have arcane abilities, they look at you and they nod, and they begin to rush in your direction. You see one guy comes up to you like he's about to say something, but a cart rolls past you and slams into him, running him over. And then continues to topple off of the city.
Jesse, wake up. We have to save the Mythalar.
Yeah, I would, just on my old stuff, I'm like looking at this character sheet. I would cast Mass Suggestion to the people running away and told them to go to the Mythalar.
You see people begin to follow you as you are rushing in that direction. You come up to the spire, and once again, reflecting back to this image that I showed, there's this curtain, like at the base of the spire, there's this bluish curtain of energy. You come up to it, and you go through it like it's a force field, and when you step inside, you feel the heat of this Mythalar emanating out. You see there's a bunch of people already surrounding it. You note that there looks to be, a banister that wraps around the entire Mythalar base, and there's arcane symbols glowing on it. You see Arcanists run up and they begin to grab this banister, and they close their eyes and begin focusing on the energy.
I'll go ahead and,
You see one guy who looks to be probably your rank or maybe even higher shouts, "Concentrate! Abjuration! The force fields! The force fields!" You see people take that as a direction, and they begin to, some of them with their eyes closed, some open, begin to speak arcane language as they're gripping this banister.
I would do the same. I would do the same. Kind of like I never got to see my kingdom fall into like destruction, but I can just have like visions of it in my head. I always imagine it going. And like I would like channel all my energy and grip my teeth into it with like all my sweat pouring from my forehead.
Soon as you touch this banister, it's like a magnetic force like pulls your hands onto it, and you feel your vitality, the magical energy you innately are trained to be able to possess or channel through yourself, flowing into this banister. You see that the Mythalar begins to grow brighter as more people grab onto this banister. You look back around you, and you see that this thing is almost tilted at like a 45-degree angle at this point. You see a spire rip off of the edge of this floating citadel and just fall off. You see buildings begin to crumble. And you see the actual city itself getting closer and closer to the glacier. You imagine that this thing weighs megatons. It's a whole floating city. And you think that the force of it hitting an unmoving force would probably spell complete disaster, and channeling your energy into the shields is maybe a right thing to do.
I would go ahead and do that. Continue doing that.
You feel yourself being drained. All of the spells that you memorized for the day begin to kind of fade in your memory as all of your arcane energy is being channeled in. You see others around you doing the same thing. You see as the city begins to fall, you see there looks to be an invisible shield around the city, but as it falls, the arcane energy rubbing against the just atmospheric pressure creates kind of like a reddish glow at the side of the city pointed towards the glacier. You see the guy that's commanding people, we need more power! We need more power! Focus! You see more people are running up trying to grab places around it, but eventually it's choked full. There's not any more room for anybody to like grab onto this banister around this huge floating kind of star. Pulses of reality continue to kind of echo out over you and everyone, and every time it does, the Mythalar dims in energy. But then it becomes brighter as everybody's pouring their arcane energy into this ball of fire. The glacier gets closer and closer. And you see some people who are still out, kind of at this vertical edge, are almost climbing up the surface of the city. The force field around the city is burning a red-orange hotness. And if you imagine for a second heating up a penny until it's red hot and putting it on a block of ice, you would like see that penny sizzle away all of that ice and dig itself into that ice. That's kind of the effect you're about to see. The city gets closer and closer. You hear some guy scream, impact! More energy! You see several of the Arcanists around you literally ignite into flames as they give their lives, all of their vitality to this Mythalar. You see that they fall onto the ground. You see other people take their place, grabbing onto this banister. You feel a burning sensation in yourself, almost as if your spirit, your very life force is being pulled out from you with much energy as you're trying to pump into this thing. You feel blood running from your nose, you're in your ears. You see the city impact the glacier. With that, the sheer kinetic force, even with the shield, can't absorb all that energy. You see the ground of Yithrin literally ripple, bursting up the stone and metal floor in all directions, essentially creating shrapnel. You look back and see anybody who's outside is instantly ejected from the floor of the city and explodes into pieces or ripped to shreds with this shrapnel that's going in all directions. I
go ahead and I cast Time Stop.
You realize you don't have the spell slot for it. It has sucked into this Mythalar.
Got it.
You hold on as you see Yithrin plow into this glacier. The heat from the shield that's being generated digs itself into the glacier, creating this tunnel. in the beautiful sky disappears into darkness as ice surrounds the city and this shield is glowing red hot. And with that,
Yeah.
you wake up from a long rest. Everybody, you get a long rest in. You see, like, Avarian, like, startle with a jump. Like, just wakes everybody up.
Do I have the HP that I lost back?
Let me check here.
Oh, dude, if we don't get it back, some of us are so.
Yes, you get it back.
Oh, thank God.
So my max HP is back to whatever it used to be.
Yes. And that's for everybody.
Except for what Tessalaka did, right? That's not.
No, that's still there. No, she literally took that shit.
Gotcha.
You all get up. Avarian, you're in a pool of sweat, but it's freezing almost instantly.
Yeah. Cold.
Alright, y'all up? Where are you going next? I mean, like, what do you do?
Oh, that was kind of.
All right.
Check the wall where we still the vampire first.
Yeah, has anything come through the wall?
No, it's still there.
I'm gonna look at. Stickers, Sven, Nilzon, and Alvarian. That's 4, right? Stickers, Sven, Nilzon, Alvarian. I'm gonna cast Psychic with Stickers.
I summoned up Dubless again, 4th level.
Alright. The regular medium-sized one?
Yeah, regular.
You
the
see,
Wish.com one.
like a giant torch, he, just ignites and comes into existence. 60 hits.
All right. It's kind of with sweat kind of going down my forehead. I say, well, let's move on.
He can burn down my wall, right? Out of character.
Dubless comes up to it and just stands next to it, and he just it just melts.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dubliss.
All right, let's proceed.
All right.
Where are we going? Do we know the way?
Do we know the way?
Do we know the way?
Do you know the way?
I don't know. We've been lost for the past day.
Gonna roll. I'm trying to remember where we went. Oh my God.
Oh, that's your problem.
I remember where we went.
Yo, don't do this to me, bro. There we go.
But hold on, I'm gonna look. Oh, yeah. There's like nothing in here.
Well, let's move on together then, and then try to see what we can find.
Are we still going in our marching order?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna keep that.
Oh,
All
But
right,
I mean,
Genesis.
yeah. I mean, you guys are walking. Genesis, maybe you're in front. You go south, and you realize, oh, you were probably here already.
No, we were here, and then down. Oh yeah, down there is the lair.
Hmm.
But I didn't see any other way to go down. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I just went retarded. Sorry. Cause okay, so down here is the lair. Oops. And I don't think there was any way else to go down here. No.
So
there
this
wasn't.
section's a
So
dead
we-
end.
Yeah, this area is a dead end. If we go
Alright.
back to where you guys fought them, and we go to the left where we fought, this is where Cade.
My bad. Oh no. My character. North. I guess north is what we had.
Yeah.
North?
Well, yep. Because this apparently is a dead end, so we need to find another way around.
But there's nothing up there.
Well, there's nothing down here either, so we have to go around.
Yeah. We have to go back to where we came from, where we saw the golem. It's this way, and this way, and this way.
You see Verlaine comes up to one of these dead kobolds on the ground, and you see she spends a minute looking over it. She begins to speak some arcane language. She takes out a small vial and takes a drop of blood and places it on one of it. She grabs a piece of flesh from one of the other kobolds, and then she takes out another small like a canister, and sprinkles some dust. And you see the kobold rise to his feet as a zombie. There we go.
Should we wait for her? We kind of just left them behind.
It only takes a minute. You didn't get that far, so, you know.
Okay.
She's about to do her thing. And, let's see here.
Oh, we're heading westward.
Well, we were going southwest because that's where the book is pointing. To the gate.
Let's continue.
Well, but there's nothing else. That's a dead end over there.
What's a dead end too?
No, if we didn't go this way, I think. Down here. Well, Puddle's gonna go look. I think down here was a dead end too, though. Oh yeah, no, the only other place is the hole then. Because this is going back to the beginning.
I have no idea where you are, so.
I'll move,
Yeah.
I'll move everybody there.
Oh, okay. So
You
like,
just stay there.
there's literally no other path that I know of, because in my head, we went. Okay, so you go up and up. That's the arcane eye. You go back down to the right. That's the golem. You go to the right again. That's where we fought the things. There's a room there that curses you. You go south. We fought the guy. Next left of the south room is where we got the stuff. And then you go back around. It just loops around in a circle to where you fought the kobolds. And then you go back up north. That's the room we took the long rest in. And then south of that room is where the snowmen are.
Mm-hmm.
So there's literally no other way. I think we have to go down the hole.
Well, okay, let's kill the vampire first, and then we'll go down the hole.
Okay.
I will remind you, though, we're not if we go down that hole, we're not coming back.
Unless we're missing something. Did you guys? Has anybody else been like paying attention to the map?
I mean, I've been looking around, but I haven't noticed anything that seems like it's gonna get us up. That's take us to a different floor or anything that looks like a gate. So maybe it is deeper down.
Can I roll something to see if I'm right, Brent? I'm pretty sure I'm right, but can I roll something to?
Sure. Guys, roll me a group insight, and I'm gonna take a pee really quick.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. 22.
Oh.
Yeah, because if we like, I could literally draw the map for you guys off the top of my head right here.
Ooh.
We're missing one person, but we're already at half.
Oh, we're missing Cade. Cade's not here. Oh,
Well, then-
Arik is BRB too.
Yeah, Arik is making wings, I think.
Can I roll for Cade with Puddle's modifier? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, who did I say is Sven? Sticker.
Take a -5 to that, and you got yourself a deal.
Oh, Cade's. I mean, not Cade. Damien's is pretty high then.
Yeah, +5.
No, he's not here though. Who is it?
And
Neil's,
Arik is +7.
Yeah, I'd rather Arik roll. And Alvarian.
All right, I'm back. All right, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I know you said we were missing Damien's token.
No, we're missing
and-
Arik's roll. 'Cause
Somebody
he's
just
right.
roll something for him. Just roll for him.
Okay, 1 second.
Roll from his sheet. Hey!
All right.
Oh, hey, and with his rules.
Okay.
Yeah, so
With that, you know that you guys did come across another hole.
Another hole?
Yes.
Was I not paying attention?
but nobody looked at it. Y'all just immediately went north and start dealing with the kobolds. There was another hole around where the kobold areas was.
Okay, that's back this way then. Hold on.
I guess move us back to the Kobold Cave.
Yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and move everybody. Just hold on. Let me just you can go ahead and move yourself. You just charges across.
She's here.
Right. And I'm just going to duplicate you guys. Copy. And so I'm going to duplicate you over here in this cave. I guess I didn't grab everybody. I thought I did. Let me go ahead and delete. And bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 and bam. Copy. There we go. So I'm just going to keep 2 copies of you guys for a second, just so you can figure out where you want to go. If you guys move south, you come into a passage where you see that there's another hole. Here in this area, as you kind of size it up and look around, you see this is a 30-foot high cave that has exits to the north and south. Along the western side is a 15-foot diameter hole in the floor. This seems to be the upper end of a tunnel.
Okay.
Well, let's go inside.
Probably more check. It's either that or the bigger hole, and I'm probably more inclined to check this one out.
Dublas.
Oh, can I throw a rock down the hole?
Huh?
Can I test it like I did last one? Throw a rock down it?
Sure.
Like a rock. Because we tested the first hole, so I want to test the second one to see if I get any, different result.
Yeah, it goes down, and you hear it clank, and then you just don't hear anything.
You guys want to take a rope and tie it off like we did last time and see how deep it goes?
Yeah,
I think it's a good idea, actually. Yeah. How much rope do we have? Like, what's the total length that we have of rope?
We got 150-foot piece left, I believe, as a party.
Yeah.
All right, you tie off the rope, and who's going down?
I'll do it again.
Got it. You begin to descend down this hole, Stigger, and you get about here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And when you get about there, you see that oops, let me ping over here. There we go. It looks like at the end of this tunnel, there is maybe a bunch of steam, it looks like. It feels a bit warm down here.
Okay.
But that's the very end of the rope.
I will double back then if I can.
Yep.
And then I will let them know that there's steam and heat down that way.
It might be.
Did I see? Hold on. Did I see the end, like a tunnel's end, going that far, or?
Yeah. When you got about there, 5, 10, 15, 20, 15. It looked like maybe another 50 feet or so. The tunnel actually ended. This one looks shorter than that other tunnel.
Yeah. I would also let them know that this one is much shorter, and that I was able to see the end of it.
Okay. We're at the bottom.
All right. You see Puddles looking down this passage to the south. You guys are looking at the tunnel. As a group, what are you going to do? You got, looks like 3 options. You got the tunnel to the north, the long tunnel. You got this short tunnel, and then you have this what looks to be a cave passageway going south.
I vote tunnel to the north, the long tunnel.
I vote going down the hole. I think the more we explore tunnels around here, we're just gonna find that it's at the bottom.
All right, so we're gonna do this. In roll 20, long hole, put number 1. Like just post a number 1. Short hole, number 2. Passage, number 3. Everybody just put into the roll 20 chat what you choose, and whoever has the most, that's what we're going with.
One more time. I'm sorry. One more time for my sake. Could you the options?
Long hole, number 1. Short.
Okay.
Well, long tunnel, number 1. Short tunnel, number 2. Passage to the south, 3.
What? So one is the hole. Which one is this?
There are 2 holes. There's the big hole that I did a couple number of sessions ago that went down super far and got steep and didn't look like we can come back from. That's the long tunnel. 2 is this tunnel, which is 100 feet and goes into some kind of steam and heat source that I couldn't identify. And then 3 is the passage.
I want 2. There you go.
All right. So it looks like from everybody here, it looks like passage to the south wins. All right. So you gather your bit of rope remaining, and all of you begin to head south to the passage.
I'm keeping my guard up and watching for steam.
Yeah.
This thing ain't getting an ambush on us. No more.
So this is the passage, right? You think
Yes.
We're already here? Okay.
And I will delete your other tokens to the north here for no confusion.
Douglas. Douglas leads the way. I really wish Douglas would talk to me. Actually, in retrospect, maybe not.
Before we go, I want to see if I can.
Probably better they just know how to talk.
Can I stealth? Wait, slow down, DeBlas. Slow down. Let's do a little stealth then.
Okay. I'm fine with stealth.
Douglas, stop.
Yeah, like do a little stealth. You know, like we shouldn't just bust up in this room. Do a little stealth in or somebody.
How are we gonna stealth into this? I don't think there's really places to hide here. I mean, Douglas is literal fire.
But I'll try. Stand back for a second.
Alright. No stealth as well. And Douglas will stealth. Wow, Douglas pretty. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
I got your stealths here. You cautiously move through these tunnels, continuing on. And you come to a large open cavern. In the distance, Genesis, you see a flat sheet. Hold on, let me go ahead and do this here. You see a flat sheet of cloudy ice forms one wall of this 40-foot high cavern. It looks like this sheet of ice is to the east. Something dark and humongous seems to shift behind the walls.
Shit.
Well, I'm not to face it.
I'll point that out to everybody, and I tell everybody we might just stay the fuck back.
Yo.
Okay, I'm back.
I
Sorry,
will move
guys.
back.
What happened?
There's a giant thing in the ice.
Yeah.
With ice. Not cool.
Is it stuck in the ice?
You look, Puddle, and your dark vision, as you step closer.
I'm go closer.
No, watch out.
You see all of you back up. You see Puddle continues to go close. And
I'll stealth and go closer?
Sure.
I don't let him. I grab him.
Yeah, you see Genesis comes up.
But it's in the ice.
Grab
I'm gonna stealth.
I stealth next to her.
As you get closer,
27.
you see tentacles moving, unimpeded in the ice.
Yeah, see, no. Back the fudge up.
Is there anything else in this room other than?
Do you keep going?
No, I want to look from here.
Then you don't see anything else.
Yeah, no.
Can I check
don't
to
do
see
it.
if this thing in the ice speaks primordial?
Do you? I mean, from your vantage point, I mean, is that?
Let me see.
I mean, what do you mean? Like when you say does it speak? Do you speak primordial? Do you just speak in yelling primordial? I mean.
Oh, I had Ark muted.
Why?
Cause you had like a show or something playing, and I could hear it when they were RPing. Yeah, so I muted you because it was distracting me. I'm sorry.
I didn't know I was leaking audio. My bad.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I
can't hear you.
mage hand a torch over there? Like the mage hand will carry a torch over there, or do you guys not want me to? Poto would say, be speaking in her head to you guys. I wouldn't be saying this out loud.
You step away from the monster.
But what if there's somebody over there?
You see Pip looks and goes, nah, I'm good. And he goes back.
Thank you. Common
But
sense
then-
reigns supreme.
But what if there's like a pathway over here?
Okay, you can talk to it, and if it tries to eat you, fuck it.
I'm not going to talk to it. Okay, I'm gonna mage hand. How far is my mage hand?
Usually 30 feet,
30 feet? How
Yeah.
far is that?
6 squares.
Oh, that's not far enough. Ah, shit.
We can't hide from this thing forever. If we have to get past here to get to Yithra, we're gonna have to meet with it anyway.
No, but if there's nothing over here, Avarian, like what if it's a dead end? Then we have to go down the hole. That's what I'm trying
I'll
to figure
find
out.
out.
If there's a path here.
Um,
But I already stealth. I should be fine just going to here.
if you're going to stealth, then be safe about it. And I cast invisibility on foes.
Okay. Do you want me to roll again? I rolled a 27.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to I'm gonna
Cause-
tiptoe.
Because if
To
the octopus
this-
can see you, it doesn't matter how good your stealth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still risky.
That makes sense. I'm just gonna go to here to see if there's a path down. Yeah.
As soon as you walk there, roll me a wisdom save.
Oh
What
Here
the
we
hell?
go.
no! Is it a
Even when
spell?
she's invisible? Oh my god.
No.
11?
Yo.
No, I passed it.
Yo, I'm sure I need that inspiration though, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, 'cause
You
she's
come
invisible,
there and
so-
you have psychic energy. You feel something, like literally, intrude into your mind and hijack your brain.
Oh no!
Oh,
It's a
You just
elder
stand
brain.
there. You look at this sheet of ice that goes up, and these tentacles beyond the ice just move. In this almost hypnotic way. You just stand there.
Okay. Poto just stands there.
You drop, whatever torch you're holding.
Oh,
That's
no,
what
I
you
don't have
guys
a
say.
torch.
Okay. But,
No, we don't
well,
see that.
actually, none of you see nothing. Technically, like in
Wait, so
role
she
play,
doesn't
in
drop the
game,
torch?
she doesn't have a torch. She, all you see, none of you see nothing at all, actually.
We are connected psychically, though.
You don't hear any communication, you don't hear nothing.
No,
That's it.
but do we see her hands go like slack?
after a few minutes,
She's
I'm
invisible.
invisible.
You don't see anything at all.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, fuck! Oh, this is so
I
stupid.
keep asking her, Puddle, Puddle, do you read? Do you copy?
What are we
Puddle.
waiting for?
Guys.
You don't hear anything. Far as you're concerned, she's just gone.
Yo, Dublis is gone too. I forgot his concentration.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
What's going? Oh my god.
I say, Otto?
Bad. This is really bad.
Otto?
You guys just don't. I mean, you don't hear shit. You don't see shit.
All right, Stigger's gonna go and try to get her.
No, but you don't know where I am.
You don't know where. You have no idea where she's at. Actually,
She's
Oh wait,
invisible.
so she didn't stop. So wait, she isn't invisible.
she's
Okay.
invisible. You have no idea.
What if we just wait for a minute, right? Does it last only a minute?
Don't worry.
No, this is to last an hour.
Greater
like,
invisibility lasts a minute, right?
Like
Yeah.
in character, in my mind, I would think that if she's in trouble, then like it'll probably be better if she's still invisible as opposed to me dropping it. So like,
Say something if you're okay. Do you copy?
Unless they're going to use her against us, in which case her invisibility would be an advantage with her sneak attack and so.
but I have no idea what she's going up
He hasn't
against.
done it yet, so there's no reason to.
Well,
I have.
But remember, Alvarian, Sticker, Sven, and
Yeah.
Nelzon are connected to me psychically.
I would try to speak to her psychically. Yeah.
I mean,
you
I'm like, guys,
you
she's
get
not
no
saying
response.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just
Guys,
not
I think
responding.
She's in trouble.
Start shouting.
I'm gonna reach into my adventuring gear and take out my bag of flour. I'm gonna start throwing flour. Do I find a puddle-shaped figure?
Where do you go and throw flour?
In this direction.
Throw flour.
You don't get anything. You're over here. You know, you're just throwing flour on the ground.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
Do I see puddle?
We can't seem to find
You
it.
see, I kind of put my head in my forehead. And I get
Puddle, roll me another wisdom save.
Wisdom save? Okay, come on, Puddle. Come on, Puddle. No! 8!
Oh no!
Inspiration.
You see, Puddle's good. You see, Alvarian gets frustrated. Damn it, Puddle was always.
Okay. You know what? Hold on. I got the inspiration from the recap. You want to use it, Koo?
Oh, I don't want to waste it.
It's a +1.
You are currently unresponsive. I don't think this is wasting it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to see what that roll is, and then if it fails, I'm just gonna walk up.
Come on, Puddle. Oh yes, 17.
You blink, and you look around.
Puddle, do you copy? Puddle.
Yes, I'm coming back. Something happened. Don't go. I went over there and something took over me. It's a psychic.
Something took over you.
But there is a path that goes. I saw that, right, Brett? The path that goes south.
Yeah, go ahead and yo. Hold on a second. I gotta. No bueno.
He wants us to go down the hole.
No, this is all in the book, bro. This is all in the book.
Okay.
Yeah. This isn't Bren. This is Wizards of the Coast that wants to go down a hole.
But I think
I
think I would have seen the path south before he took me over, because that was my whole goal. Unless you want to roll percentile for it or something, I don't mind doing that either.
Let's see here. Roll me a percentile, Puddle.
Okay. Roll 20 is rolling the dice. 55.
Alright, I'm gonna send you this in chat and
I get a whisper. Yay!
Mission come.
My goodness.
let's see here. Okay, so let me make sure I'm doing this right before I continue on. Damn, son. Okay. Let's see.
No, I hate madness. Am I gonna be hungry too?
And
Right. So
wait,
now we gotta do the same puddle.
Oh my god.
No.
All right. So I send this message to you here.
Okay.
I told you, Puddle.
We gotta get through this fucking place.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Creature moving through ice at free
Are
will.
you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. As soon as I realize that you guys feel me move past you, and I go stand next to Sven.
Do I notice
Why?
anything? I guess.
You
do
don't know.
tell
I
them
mean,
this? If they ask me? And I don't know, right?
You technically do not know.
Why? Okay.
You don't know why, but you do know you consider this person a certain thing in quotation marks.
But okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
But
it makes you do some crazy things.
if they ask me that, can I tell them that word? Like,
Yeah, sure.
okay. They didn't. It's okay.
Hey, Puddle, what happened?
I don't know. I went over there. She points. Oh, am I still invisible?
It lasts an hour, so yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Alvarian drops it.
I would have dropped it just one.
Oh yeah. Okay. She points. I went over here, and then something took over my brain, and then because of I have psychic energies. I felt it. Did I see the path, Brant? Are you gonna say I did?
You saw something curved to the south, yeah.
Yeah, I saw something going south, so I don't know if that's the way, but I would not go over there because I know that something happened.
Well, actually, I have something for that. In my military order.
Something happened? What happened?
I don't know. Something happened.
We have a way to protect against that.
Give me a second while I try to see what's going on, and I'm gonna go ahead and visually cast Detect Magic.
You get nothing.
Are you okay though?
Yeah, I think so. I blinked out. I felt it coming over me, and then I blinked out.
To you if you were invisible?
And then I came back because it was psychic.
No, I mean usually when your mind gets taken over, that's really bad.
Okay.
Are you sure you're okay?
Let's go.
Yeah, it went dark, and then it's like I closed my eyes, and then I opened my eyes, and then I backed up. That's it.
You don't feel different in any way?
No.
Okay, you're good.
What is it? Do we have to go past here to proceed?
I don't know. I saw something before.
There's a passageway south.
But I don't know if it's a full passageway. I didn't see all the way. I felt it taking over my brain before I blacked out. So I only saw it curving as if it was a path.
Oh, you know what?
Brad wants us to go!
No, actually, take that back. You don't have that effect at all.
What? I don't?
Yeah, no. Not right now, at least, but yeah. Yeah, you're normal. You're fine. You're good.
Huh?
But you did.
Doing this to me.
I'm sorry. I had to read this a few times to understand what it was saying. So, but you definitely feel like something hijacked your mind. That's for certain.
Yeah. So I'll relay that to you guys then.
Okay. So you're good for now.
I guess we could check the other holes if we don't wish to proceed here further.
Well, I don't know if we should go because it felt like something was taking over my mind, and then all of a sudden it wasn't.
Puddle didn't answer us when we tried to contact her during this entire thing. Whatever's in there, not sure we want to deal with it if it can just shut us off.
At the edge of your dark vision, yeah, you see this huge sheet of ice, and behind it, you just see a mass of tentacles slowly moving.
Not from that shit.
I kind of just want to kill it.
Scott said Damien smashes it. He's not here. He doesn't do that.
We're not going to waste your time. Let's go back to check the other holes then, if we don't wish to proceed here. I mean, if there's this massive creature here.
Those people were innocent.
You see, Verlaine goes, well, what are we doing?
We might need to backtrack to one of the holes.
All right, then let's go.
Let's go to the next.
You see, she goes all the way back.
Check the path.
Cobalt, come on, come with me.
Wait, what did the cobalt show us? Anything?
The cobalt?
The zombie.
It's a zombie.
It's a cobalt zombie.
It just shambles next to her.
Yeah, it shambles and exists. It doesn't exactly hold it doesn't really hold conversations.
The Python part where we came to fight, we got our asses handed to us, so we're just going back doing something else.
But you guys, what if it's the way down there? I don't know.
I feel like getting to Yithrin, I feel like that's the correct way to go. Why would a small hole that leads downward be the place to Yithrin? Actually, in retrospect.
Wait, are you trying to suggest there's a correct method to a place that crash landed in the iceberg?
Facts.
Hold on.
Good question.
In retrospect, yeah, in retrospect.
They toppled head over heels, landed on the ground, and then set up specifically set up a set of rituals.
Whatever, let's go home.
All right, time's ticking, guys. What do you want to do?
Not going here.
Go back north. That was the next one. I think it's a big hole.
All do you come back to this short tunnel?
Did anybody go down this hole? Is it as long as the other hole?
So yeah, go for it, Sticker. Yes.
Hold on. This is the small hole, right? So
yes.
I went down at 50 feet. I was able to see an end 50 feet down, and it seemed to be a lot of steam and heat. There's some steam and heat down there. I couldn't see what's in the room, but it's only about 100 feet to whatever other end there is.
I can cast fly on someone. They can go ahead and check in there. And then Genesis, maybe if it's a safe place to land, you can land us down there.
Yeah, we have we could do a gnome thing. Not gnome, like a dwarf thing where you climb down and then one person hangs from you and everybody hangs from the bottom person until someone hits the ground.
My only issue with that, Genesis, if it's steaming hot down there, my worry is that, as unlikely as it may seem, there may be lava down there. And if one of us were to go ahead and collide into that lava, I think it would spell doom for any one of us. Sure. It's not worth risking if one of us failed to grasp rope.
Yeah, I'm not going to speak for anyone else, but I'm definitely not lava-proof.
So Genesis, if you could fly down there to check, it would be the safest method.
Go on, Dragonborn. Verlaine says.
I see your point.
Why are you so hesitant? Do you need me to go down there?
I'll go. Screw it. But my only issue is that's a 50-foot drop to get off the rope. That's gonna hurt.
You're going to be fine, Genesis. You'll be fine.
Not me. I'm heavy.
Wait, did you see all the way to the floor, Sticker?
No, I went 50 feet, saw the exit to the tunnel at 50 feet, and I could not see into the room.
I have more rope. We could tie more rope like we did the other one.
Well, I can give it another shot.
Yeah, I'll take out my silk rope and tie.
Yeah, if we don't have to expend, if I don't have to expend the spell, then I guess.
So how long does that put it?
100 feet. 90.
100 feet.
Okay.
90.
90 because it's 10 feet to tie to something up here.
All right, I will.
I'm gonna give you my immovable rod, so like if anything happens, you can click on it in the middle of the air and hold on to it.
Okay.
Just in case.
So I'm gonna take with the new 90 feet of rope and stealthing, real quick, just in case. And the immovable rod, I'm gonna try to go a bit further and see if I can scout more of what's on the other end of this hole.
Sure. You go down this hole again, and you get about 50 feet there.
Mhm.
And as you go down further, you actually come to its landing. You take a look around, and even though it's not really depicted on the map here, this area is shrouded in just this kind of mist. And it rises, and you have visibility, but this mist is constantly coming from this area. So what you see is in this bulbous cavern that has walls as smooth as glass, and a ceiling lined with dripping icicles and swirling mist. There's a wisp of steam that rises from a roughly circular pool in the northern half of this cave. South of the pool is a shallow crater filled with what looks to be snowballs, like oversized snowballs.
Okay.
But that's the end of your rope right there.
Yeah. So I see steam and the snowballs are here.
Yes, correct.
Okay. I will telekinetically relay that back to Puddle,
I'll tell the people.
and I don't really notice any kind of creatures down here.
No, you see the water in the pool is kind of bubbling just a little bit.
Yeah.
Not like it's super heated, but it's hot enough to create a few bubbles rising.
Like no lava, but there is apparently some what seems to be some bubbling and boiling water.
Yes.
Is there a path down there?
I can't. There are paths, but I can't see where they go. The steam is making it hard to really make stuff out, and I can only make out so much from where I am.
Well, it's either go down there or go against the psychic monster.
Or down the other bigger hole that we don't know where it goes.
Yeah, but we don't have any landing on that one.
I mean, we could. We just don't know.
So there was nothing down there, Sticker?
Outside of a boiling pool of water and a pack of weirdly large snowballs, which may be snow golems, like that we fought before. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. It's not
Weird they'd be in this kind of heat.
I mean, I would just, it's up to you, Sticker, but I mean, once you come back up, I would just check the other hole too.
I mean...
No, the other hole goes down way too far. It's like more than 90 feet. There's no landing. It keeps going.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if we go down the other one, we would literally have to like go down.
And I would, and if we're talking about this, I would
have to commit to going down up the...
and bring it up, having gone down there, I would say that like once I got to like the end of the rope, it was much harder to even come back. Like it's.
So if we go down that hole, it's basically we're there.
Yeah.
This is so far, at least to my knowledge, maybe the better option we have.
Do you want me to come down there? I have dark vision, so I can see better.
I mean, I don't know how much it's gonna help without us actually going into the room. That's the main problem. We're gonna have to either.
We have to make a choice then. Are we going here?
Let's do it. Let's storm the gates.
Let's go.
But if
So,
there's no path down there, we're just fighting them to waste our energy again, like the other rooms.
We're gonna need to go down something, it seems, at this point, so we might as well
Okay.
try.
Sticker, if you're down there, just check to see if there's any passageway. You're a monk. Go the fastest among us here.
Yeah, can you?
I'm already down here.
No, but can you go like look around to see if there's paths? Like is it a dead end down there, or are there other pathways?
You know what? All right, but if I die, I'm haunting Alvarian.
Well, you have to untie yourself from the rope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna start untying myself, and yeah, I'm scouting at the end of a rope. I have not yet untied myself. I've not gone further into this room.
Should I go down then?
No,
I'll go down
don't
with him.
worry, Sticker. I'm sitting in here.
I'll go second.
And I summon air blast all the way down there. Just...
How far can you? It has to be a spot you can see.
I have dark vision up to like 60 feet.
I mean, you can see like it curves. So I mean, you could do it like kind of in the tunnel, but not all the way down.
I'll just go down, Avarian. Don't do
No,
that.
no, don't worry. I'm standing back up. And I summon Air Dublast 60 feet, and then he can hover in the air, right? So he's gonna hover in there. He's gonna hover in there. I'm gonna command Dublast.
Is this the same stats as the fire?
Yeah.
Elemental, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
60,
another 4th level, and I'm gonna say, Air Dublast, go and help Sticker, and make sure that he's safe. Anything that attacks him, make sure to stop them.
You feel like a rush of cold air, and then you can feel it like fly down the tunnel, pretty essentially.
Do you see Air Dublast in there?
You see, you feel a force of air, Stigger, and you can kind of see this vague humanoid figure arrive next to you.
Yes, I do.
I was just to help Stigger, so hopefully I can assist you.
How long has it been since we got up?
Maybe an hour.
Oh, my thing was only an hour long, guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's fucked.
So we lost connection after you said that. I feel like I should go down because I could connect to you guys, and then I'll be with him.
Well, if you're gonna do that, I think we should all be going down there so we can establish connection.
If you're gonna do that,
okay, fine. Okay. Well, it's up to. Well, now we can't talk to him, so I don't know what we're doing.
Sigurd is one of the best adventurers we know. I'm sure he'll make it back. He has tools to help.
Okay.
Brent, how hard is it to climb back up this hole?
It looks wet and slippery. You have what? This like wall walk thing?
I have. Let me read it again. Improved unarmored movement improvement. You can move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move.
You get a sense probably using that ability. If you're able to meet like a flat surface, you'll be fine. But let's say you run out of movement, then you probably would slide down.
I mean, I have 50 feet and I would probably be dashing.
Yeah.
And you could trigger the immovable rod to hold you in place.
Also, I have not untied myself, so I would probably, if I needed to recatch my steps, just hold on to the rope and do that.
I mean, so what are you guys doing? Are all of you going to wait up here and have, like, Stigger just go ahead and explore?
No, here's the thing. At this point, if I can't hear them more, I'm climbing back up.
He's coming back up.
We're coming down.
Alright, well,
here's the thing. I got
Stigger comes back up and looks at you guys like, what are we doing?
No, I'm coming down. I'm going down the road.
Oh, wait.
Are you guys... Yeah, are you guys coming down? Because
wait, I'm gonna cast Psychic Whispers again.
Because here's the thing, I'm not untying myself and fully exploring a place if you're all gonna just stand up here and wait for me.
I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Alright, so it sounds like everybody's going down.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're all going down now. Okay.
After much debate, you guys all descend down this about 100 feet or so of rope. And I'll move you to where you guys are. Just let me... Don't move yourselves. Let me just move you.
Real quick, I will go down the end, and just to make this more clear, I will, like, hold the rope taut so people can use it to better descend down.
Villain, she just kicks the kobold, and it just slides down the tunnel. And lands, and then stands up.
What the fuck? That's so mean, though.
This is zombie.
Thank you, Genesis.
It doesn't have feelings. It's dead.
You could still with courtesy.
So, move yourselves now wherever you want to be, generally within like this area here, and then what do? All of you see this cavern dripping with ice and whatnot. I'm sorry, with water. And let me turn off Tekalili here. And should have been cackling his ass off. And
Stigger, can I have my rod back?
I will give them back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you see that there's like a low-lying steam that's constantly kind of rising. It's not thick enough to like obscure vision, but it's just constantly there. And the warmth is actually a little bit refreshing. You see bubbles coming from this pool, and there's these snowballs. And so before you guys move, I'm gonna go around and see. Let's go around the room here. Sven, what are you doing?
Well, considering the fact that we need to go south, I guess we make him our way southwards.
All right, go ahead and move yourself 30 feet. Why are you laughing? Nilsan, what are you doing?
Because we're about to get attacked.
The adventure has broken.
All of you see a loading screen, like a symbol.
That's what my gut is telling me.
Oh, well, you're definitely gonna
I was just thinking.
Well, hold on. Before everybody, Nilsan, what are you doing?
Yeah. I'd like to go to this part of the room, see if I can.
All right.
Find
Move
something.
yourself 30 feet in that direction. Stigger, what are you doing?
Make sure everyone's down. Now that I'm in here, because everyone's celebrating, I'll take another look around the room now that I'm actually in there.
Yeah, these snowballs are about the size of, let's see. You know those, in real world blow up inflatable balls you use in a pool? It's about the size of that.
Like a blow up beach ball?
Yeah, that's about the size of it, and they're just kind of all stacked together. All right, moving on down the list here. Alvarian, where are you going? What you doing?
I'm falling behind those zombies with Dubless falling next to me.
All right, you go through the water, right?
I'll probably go around the water.
Huh?
I'll go around the water.
Oh, okay, well then move yourself 30 feet around the water. And
30 feet's good. Okay.
Genesis, what are you doing?
I want to investigate the water.
All right, you come up to the water, begin to like kind of peer into it. And Puddle, what are you doing?
I would like to look at the floor and see if there's any footprints, any fresh footprints. I want to scan the ceilings to see if there's like any of those ice monsters. Roll
Got it.
whatever you need me to roll.
And Air Dubless is following you, Alvarian. And you know, Pip is gonna chill right here with Verlaine. You see Verlaine looks at the kobold and goes, "Go into the water." And you see the kobold just shamble its way over and walks into the water. And the water looks to be deep enough to cover the kobold. It just continues to walk into the water until it just kind of floats.
That's such a funny image. Like it floats sideways, but it's still trying to walk.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, you know, like computer, like a video game NPC that's
Yeah,
glitched.
yeah.
It's just kind of like, you see it just moving its legs and just kind of like floating there.
That's great. I love it.
All right. You guys begin to look around this area, and Nilzan, as you move into this other space, this enormous cave has glassy walls and a smooth, domed ceiling 40 feet overhead. The cavern contains 2 large pools, both of which have steam rising from them. And you also see, deep in the pool, a reddish glow. But the steam is kind of obfuscating it. Genesis, roll me a perception check, and Puddle, roll me a survival check.
Come on. Perception, show me direction.
With a 5, you don't get much, Puddle. With a perception, though, Genesis, you peer through the mist into this bubbling water, watching the kobold kind of float across it. And as you stare longer, you suddenly begin to... There we go. See a reddish glow begin to materialize.
Oh, I back up. As soon as I see it, I go back up.
You see the water begin to bubble and like thrash
I'm ready
in
to
this
attack.
glow.
Javelin.
And we might as well go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm ready to attack. I'm like, no, whatever was in the ice is gonna bust to the floor now. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Do we get to move further, or are we in the exact same position we were in?
Just where you're at right now.
Okay.
Perfect, because I was like, no, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
You gotta go back in that pool, bro. You were next to it.
Nah, dude. Back up. Genesis knows how to move the hell out of the way at this point.
Why am I next to this pool, man?
Like, Genesis' special ability is dipset, okay?
Hell no.
You do understand that, right? Like, there's a feat called dipset. Is Genesis?
Feet called
He said there's a feat called dipset.
Yeah.
Yes!
Did you let him homebrew that?
Epic level feat.
Yes, and the feat states, whenever a dangerous action happens, should the player choose, he can fully disengage and get the fuck out of Dodge at will.
I'm so fucking done.
Player cannot help any other characters. He cannot grab or grab any items or do any attacks. He must turn and fully disengage at full speed.
Man, bro, you did some really jumping homebrew feats, man. I had suggestions, bro.
Dipset, dog.
I'm about to get my ass beat.
So,
This puddle.
with that,
The player also has to play dipset when performing this feat, or it doesn't count.
Oh my goodness.
Sacred flame.
That's why y'all know what it means when I go up dipset.
as the water bubbles and churns, and the kobold sits there floating on top of it, you suddenly see something strange. Out of the water bursts what looks to be like an insectoid type of head, large bulbous eyes like a spider, massive antennas that kind of wrap up towards its back. Its body is long and snakish, and you see that spines come off of what looks to be a hood that it flourishes outwards, like a skin or reptilian type of hood, almost like those spitting dinosaurs that maybe you see. You see it has multiple legs as it rises out of the water.
Those things are aquatic?
Yeah, all right.
But I didn't know that thing was aquatic.
You see burst from the steaming water a creature that looks like this here.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a Pokemon.
You.
Yeah, it's a nasty fucking thing.
You see next to it, another one sprouts out of the water and looks around with its eyes.
That's it.
And with it, you see another one sprouts his eyes and looks around. Nilzon, this pool that you're looking in begins to bubble and churn. You hear this chittering noise behind you, and you see one of these creatures, larger than the others. Let's see here.
Oh, whoops.
Bursts out of the water and chitter and look in your direction and squeal. And with that, let's go ahead and at least start this combat. They have 20 on the initiative. You see it immediately slithers out of the pool towards Stigger.
Mm-hmm.
And as it does,
I might die.
it tries to bite you.
Guys,
You see
I'm not the tank.
mandibles come over and try to like
I'm
lop
fucking
your head
not
off.
either.
Does a 22
hits.
hit?
Yep.
Yikes! you'll take 21 points of piercing damage, and with the mandibles, you feel a heat come with it as you take 7 points of fire.
Mm-hmm.
This other one goes 5, 10, 15, right up to Verlaine and Pip, and somebody roll me a dice.
Oh.
Ignores the kobold?
Yeah, the kobold's a small fry. 49. Pip! Let's see here. It's gonna try to take a bite out of Pip. With an 18, that's gonna go ahead and connect. And Pip is gonna take 15 points of piercing and 5 points of 5 damage for 20 points of damage total. And he has 70. Oops. And I have Pip's character sheet up. He has 67 life. And 67 save. And minus 20. Bam! Our last guy here. You know what? I'll give it to you. It comes over. And it's gonna eat the kobold.
That poor kobold.
It crits on the kobold. It swallows the kobold whole in like one gulp. And then after it does that, it's gonna move over to Alvarian. Nilzan!
Yes.
Our large insectoid creature here. It moves out of the water. I can't use key. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. And it's going to try to bite you. I think a 20 it's going to hit.
26 is going to hit, yep.
You take 44 points of piercing damage.
What?
You take 4 points of, 44.
You said 44 what?
40.
Yeah.
You take 4 points of fire damage, and you are grappled.
48 points in one hit?
Yep.
I think we need to get out of here, guys.
Yeah, we're dead.
Hell no.
You guys see, Alvarian. You see the creature bend down, opening its wide mouth, and swallows Nilzan.
Oh, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Rimaraz's
Puddle does
turn.
a saloon.
Ramirez,
I kind of-
damn it, Ramirez.
Yeah,
Puddle does a saloon prayer. Rest in peace, Nilzan. Let's go.
So Nilzan, it's your turn. On your turn, you're currently blinded and restrained. And yikes! You'll take 23 points of acid damage.
So dead.
What do? You're in the belly of this thing. You feel an immense kind of like acid wash over you. All you see is guts.
Does it have an escape DC to escape out of this?
Let's see.
He's engulfed right now.
Roll me a nature check.
Oh no.
We gotta get him the fuck out of there, like, ASAP. Like,
I'll
no
give it to
joke.
you that you're not grappled, you're inside of its body. You get a sense that maybe doing a certain amount of damage, it may throw you up.
But I can't just get out of its mouth with an acrobatics check or anything like that.
No, yeah, you are in its guts.
You have been eaten and swallowed. You are in its stomach. You're
Does
not.
that
You
get
can't. You can't just backflip back up its throat.
Do we get sneak attack because he's in its tummy?
No, because he's blinded. He's currently blinded.
But he's like wobbling in its stomach.
But he's blinded, so that counteracts any
Yeah, he
advantage.
doesn't
Fine.
panic, so he can't get strength attack.
Koo, I respect the chutzpah, but slight indigestion does not.
I was trying
does
to get
not
him out.
attach him into combat.
Because if
I
we
get
all
it,
get
but-
sneak attack off of that, he would get out.
So what do you do, Nilzan, in this situation?
I need a minute. Hold on.
All right.
Let's check. Can you come back to me? Can I delay my turn
Sure.
for a...
Yes. Stinger, what do you do?
Shit, guys.
Yeah. No, that's a good word for it.
One of the most dangerous creatures in the game.
Why? Why are we here? We should have just went to the tentacle monster.
That probably would have been just.
I think we're fucking. I think we're escaping.
You could run. I mean, there's always that option.
But we can't leave those on.
True.
I'll call up another character, bro.
I know, right?
Don't worry, man. We got you. Gotta spend hella slots on this shit. We'll get you out of here.
Hold on, actually, real quick. Let me do this real quick. Because I forgot to. All right. I don't want to abandon those on, so here's what I'm gonna do. All right. Bonus action. Take dodge. And then I'm going to wait to see what happens, but I'm going to hit the one in front of me.
Got it.
All right.
14. Does 14 hit?
14 will connect. As you hit its body, it's superheated. You will take 9 points of fire damage.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, cool. It does more to me than I do to it. All right.
You punch the shit out of it.
Okay, I'm not hitting it again, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right, can I take my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to feel this thing, and I'm gonna say, "Bit."
Ooh! I like it. Take inspiration. That is clever. All right. Let's see here.
Yo,
Wisdom save. All right, up to the dice.
Come on, Jack.
You know what? I'll give it disadvantage. I will give it disadvantage just on my own. I like that idea. I know I would have never thought of that.
I come out like Jim Carrey from.
You feel his body heaving, and you get spit up and land prone on the ground in your current position.
Oh God.
Well, that's your action. You still have your move and your bonus.
Do I risk taking an attack of opportunity?
Do you risk getting eaten again?
Risk this.
Paddle goes after you.
Super smart. I like that. I didn't
Yeah,
remember that.
I'm gonna risk it, Brent. I'm gonna risk it. I'll use my movement to get up, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna try to run.
All right, you just clamber to you're full of like this slime all over you. You kind of slip on the ground as you get up and try to move out of its threat range. Yeah, it's gonna try to bite you.
It'll kill you.
Oh.
You're not swallowed, but you are restrained.
Okay.
You
I'm
are.
restrained again.
Yes.
I'm sorry, barbecues.
Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Man, that's an incredible amount of damage. That's insane.
Yeah, because I think the run just went down.
Or in one hit.
I almost have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you'll take 37 as it bites you and nibbles on your body, and you'll take 12 points of fire.
I was trying to. Sorry, Barb.
Oh, Alex wanted to
try to do silvery barbs, so.
You said it before.
Okay.
You
Yeah. Got it. All right. What's the DC for this?
16 wisdom.
16. It'll fail it, and it's a reroll at disadvantage. Does it roll all over again? It's just another roll.
Yeah.
16.
The 16 hits you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And then you give somebody advantage, Alex.
Oh,
Yeah.
that saves him?
Yeah, it missed.
Yeah, isn't
You
that
make a shrill whistle, and as it's about to bite Nilzan, it swings his head in your direction. Nilzan scampers away. You give somebody advantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give myself advantage. Oh, I can't. Can I?
I think you have to give another creature. Can you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can give anybody
Why
advantage.
can't I motivate myself?
Yeah, you can.
Alvarian is his own height.
Yeah, you can pick yourself.
All right.
So
Huddle.
are we running or are we fighting?
We'll probably need to be running.
Get the
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus
in your
action.
head. Get the hell out.
I'm gonna bonus action Mantle of Inspiration, and I'm picking Nilzon, Stigger, Alvarian, and where's Sven?
Sven
On
is
the
southward.
corner.
Fuck, I can't see him. Fuck.
Yeah, you got it.
Give it to Pip, maybe.
No,
He's the most
I need to get Sven. 5, 10.
Don't worry about me.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Okay. So, the rope is still here, right?
Yes.
Unless someone untied it.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action. Oh wait, I moved Pip. I'm there, not Pip. Okay, bonus action. Nilzon, Stigger, Alvarian, and Pip, and I'll tell Pip to get up the rope. And your reaction to move. You guys can move.
Yeah.
30 feet?
Yeah, your movement speed, whatever it is.
No, I don't have my reaction.
You don't have your reaction?
You already used it.
Yeah.
Oh, can I pick somebody else then, Brent? Or is it?
Sure.
Wait, I'm here.
Give it to Harpel and Damien, or give it to
I'll probably give it to
Damien, don't worry about Damien. No, he's not here.
Okay.
He's not here.
Okay, Harpel and Pip. It's Stigger.
Harpel needs to use her magic.
Well,
So
you-
Harpel's gonna stay here in front of me.
Yeah.
I'll do you, Genesis. Nilzon, Stigger, Alvarian.
I might still die though. Oh my god.
No. Yeah, Nilzon, Pip, Stigger, and Alvarian. Those 4.
I
You get
would
5,
think-
10.
Hold on.
Oh wait,
So-
no, not Alvarian, because Alvarian doesn't have a reaction.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3,
Hold on.
and 4.
So I'm gonna move Pip if that's all right. So 5,
Yeah.
10, 15,
You're controlling
30.
Pip. So the climbing up is it's difficult terrain. So half movement to climb up the rope to get there.
So that's 15 feet. So
Can I RP too, real quick, before I use my action?
Yes.
Hey Sven. Do you
Yep.
think this is a good time to use Mina's bottle?
Can't hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna take my action and I'm gonna use the ever smoking bottle.
On your position.
Should I move? Yeah, Puddle would move and do it. She wouldn't do it on top of them.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh no, it's gonna hit me. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You can just throw it.
Can you throw it? Does it work like that?
It's a bottle. You can uncork it and throw it if you want.
you're not gonna probably. I don't think you'll get it back, but
You don't get it
you
back.
can definitely uncork it.
Would that work on these things though?
We don't know.
You have no idea.
I mean,
Never
they
seen
do,
these things before in my life.
but it might not be that effective.
I mean, oh, please don't do that.
I wouldn't want to do it if.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
That's a good point. Alvaro wouldn't be able to see shit.
Yeah. So I wouldn't do that.
I can just imagine you do that.
Yeah,
and all you
yeah,
hear is, like, screams of
And then all
pain.
you hear is just some terrible rending noises. And where the hell am I?
Who am I? I don't
Oh no! What am I gonna do then? I don't know. Hold on.
I just fuck these guys up.
I have.
I'm about to fuck them up.
I don't know. 4 of them?
Just fuck them up. Main character,
Brad, what's the CR of these things?
No, this is
No.
definitely a deadly battle. 100% in the book. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to hit this one to try to distract it from Alvarian.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
I don't know if that worked, guys. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Create, destroy water. Oh wait, didn't you say this pool was deep?
It looks to be about 15 feet deep. So yeah, it's pretty deep.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my action to create or destroy water, and I'm gonna destroy all of the water in there so that they drop 15 feet down.
How much water can you actually do?
I know it does a couple of gallons. There's a lot more than.
Yeah, there's way too much water. It's literally a 20-foot wide pool with 15 feet deep of water. I don't think that. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, one 5x5x5 is like hundreds of gallons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? It's
Yeah.
like. Yeah, it's 20.
The idea is there, but
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
unfortunate.
it's
Yeah.
not quite
But let's keep
there.
moving. What else? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know, Brad. What do I do?
I'll come back to you. You think about it. Genesis.
Okay.
Mac.
You see a slime-covered Nilzan like stumbling towards you. You whip out hammer and go ahead and roll an attack roll.
I'm also, I don't know, should I do protection from good and evil?
No, I don't reckon.
Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, let's do
Look it
that.
up, bro.
First attack.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Second attack.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Smiting on the first attack with first level smite.
Gotcha. As you hit him, you will take 6 and 4. You'll take 10 points of fire damage as the heat emanating off the body of this insectoid creature.
Okay, first point of damage. Second point of damage, hit of damage. Let's add the smite to the first attack.
26, got it. Plus smite.
2d8. That'll be 9 more, and a superiority dice on the second one, real quick.
Did what?
What maneuver are you using?
Hang on. Getting there. I'm getting there. Go. You know what? I'm going to attempt to trip it, even though I know that it's bigger than a large creature. I'm still going to attempt to trip it, and that'll deal the extra damage.
All right, does it get advantage on that? Because no.
Doesn't say so.
All right, so you could trip a large creature. Got it. And what's the DC?
Fuck, 14.
It stays on its multiple feet, and but it'll take the additional 6
total
points of damage as you hit this thing in its mouth. It whips its head back around. You slam it again with a strobe-like flash that goes off. It's definitely bloodied, but it's still there.
Action surge. I say you leave Nilzan alone. And we go after this.
Genesis.
We do it again. Fuck you. You don't kill nobody at this party today. Eat it. Hopefully. No.
Wow.
Crit fail.
Swing and miss.
Oh,
Second.
that's success.
You get a second attack. 26 will connect.
And we're smiting again. Fuck that.
7 plus.
Smite. B2B8. 10.
17. Another strobe-like flash goes off as you hit it in its belly and it recoils back. But it comes back, looking at you, chittering. Imagine a cricket. You know, you go outside in the summertime, you hear them chirping, but sounding like a few decibels lower and 10 times louder. It's just chittering at you. All right, Puddle, do you know what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready an action to use. Oh wait, healing word's a bonus action. Fuck my life. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack this one to try to get its attention.
Got
That's
it.
the only thing I can
Kill
do.
this one in front of me. I know it's bad to leave those bad, but we could kill that one, and then it won't get an attack.
But then I don't want it to hit Alvarian though.
But
Don't worry
if
about
you
me.
kill it, it's gonna still hit him.
Okay,
It's-
fine. I'll hit this. I'll try to kill this one then.
Got it.
Don't worry.
Roll an attack roll.
22?
22 will connect.
Fuck, man.
My
11 damage.
11 slams into it. You see it shakes its head and chitters.
How far back can I move before it starts to go up? So,
Well, there's one rope Pip is blocking your way. It will take. I would say you can go past him, but it'll be another level of difficult terrain.
I don't want to go past him. I just want to back up to the edge of the hole, the wall. So
The edge is where you're standing.
Okay.
Currently.
So
you have to climb up the rope. Yeah.
Okay, I won't then.
Got it. All right, Sven.
Okay. Probably is going to be a bad idea, but considering that bottleneck up there,
Bottleneck is good for us for the most part. Let's say that's what kind of terrain
30.
or area.
Move 35 feet to here.
You run south past these massive snowballs, and as soon as you move in that direction, you maybe kick one over, and you see the snow comes off of them, and you see it's like this icy crystal kind of egg. You see the rubber razzes swing their head in your direction and chitter.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bonus action, Zephyr Strike.
Yes.
Okay, and going to
Alvarian, this
make
might
it
be the time to
an
steal and
attack
strike
roll
roll.
at this one.
Oh, hell yeah, you know what's coming.
28 hits. Which one?
The one that's,
Got it.
and that'll be 16 damage.
Slams into the side of its head. It screams in agony. You see its body spasming, but it's still there, although barely.
Okay, second attack, I'm going to trigger my Zephyr Strike.
Got it. Ooh. Yikes.
For another 10 damage.
Same one or different one?
Yep. Same one.
It goes into its eye and it collapses on the ground dead.
And since I triggered my Zephyr Strike, I get another 30 feet of movement.
Damn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Got it. Alvarian.
Alright, I'm gonna move 5, 10 here. And yeah, I'm gonna have to expend the spell slot for this one. Steel Wind Strike. Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, this again.
Yeah, I guess it's 33 points of damage. Let me go ahead and roll to see, like, each individual to see if I hit.
Yeah, drop the text for that spell again. This spell's crazy.
How do I?
You like teleport between different enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let me see if I land this.
5
hit.
creatures
So,
you can see. Okay.
This is gonna be the first one.
Make a
I'll
melee
take
spell
that
attack
21.
against each.
So this will be the first one, 21.
Got it.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, 21 will hit.
I'm gonna roll with advantage on this one. I'm gonna say for the order of events.
Mm-hmm.
I want this one to be the one with advantage. This will be the first one that I hit. Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. So you teleport
Brett,
over
can you
here.
can you target a corpse with this?
The spell, it says
Up to 5 creatures.
I would say a corpse is not a creature. It's a dead thing.
It's an object.
Yeah, it's an object.
I'm not teleporting to it, Brent. It's like I'm like right here.
Yeah.
It's a melee spell attack, but it has a range of 30 feet. So I only teleport
Gotcha.
after the attack is done. I'm gonna roll with advantage
Okay.
on this one for the silvery barbs. I'm hoping for a crit. Oh, it's a crit.
And he does. He does. Got the crit.
I gotta roll damage separately.
So
for
the
this
first attack you rolled with 21, that was to what enemy?
crit. That one was for this one.
Got
So
it. Okay.
this one first, crit on this one, and then the last one's gonna be
Yeah.
probably that.
I'm gonna roll
Alright.
damage on this one now.
Got it. Go for
Okay.
it. I mean, you crit the shit out of
12 by
it.
10.
Oh my
66 points of force damage.
god damn. Alright, yeah. Yep, you arrive, and with arcane energy into your palm, you slam it into its body. You can see its flesh ripple, scales or chitin kind of like pops off of its body. It's still alive, but yeah, that's big.
And then I'm gonna hit the third one with a regular attack. That's a 12. So I'll
That
take
will miss. And
And,
where do you land?
It's
I like
versus
right
this.
for this one.
If
Right,
within
yeah,
a
it's versus-
got it.
It has to be within 5 feet. And then I'm gonna be like, Dublast, go attack the big one. And it'll incur attack of op. It's fine. We'll get in front of this one.
Yeah, it'll try to bite him. 24 should hit.
Got it.
It'll take 23 points of piercing damage and 6 points of fire.
Oh, okay. I don't have active for that.
Alex,
Oh, let me give you control of this guy real quick.
Alex,
What's
And...
you should have targeted Pip because you know he can't die.
Oh yeah, for the fourth one. Oh, that would have been so good. In the worst way possible, but.
Oops, sorry. Let me do that again.
You're
There we
good.
go. Alright, air elemental. There we go. Alright. There we go. You have control over it.
And also, real quick, does anyone mind giving me the inspiration? The session's about to end. Can I want to reroll my last attack?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. Take mine.
All right, I'll go ahead and reroll my last attack. Does 17 hit him?
You're talking about for when you did the steel wind
the
strike?
steel wind.
This third one, right?
17. Yes.
Got it. And he'll take just from what I'll just roll damage against separately because it's each different hit. If you're cool with that, unless you want to take the 33.
Roll damage. Go for it. I mean,
29.
29. Yes. It ripples through its body.
And then Dublast's gonna go ahead and just start whamming on this guy, even though it took a big ass hit. And yeah, Dublast's gonna attack twice. Let me see. That's a 9. That's all right.
No bueno.
The next attack, 16.
16 will miss as it goes against its scales.
Wow. Well, I did what I could. Also, give
You
me
did a
damage
lot.
for the-
Don't undersell yourself. You just did a
Yeah,
big.
give me
Yeah,
damage.
That was a
you
lot.
did a lot.
Yeah, you just game changed,
Give me
baby.
the 2d6 because I did end up hitting one of them at close range.
Yes. The Rimaraz that you attacked, you will take 10 points of fire damage, the fire elemental, and the other younger one that your character actually hit, you'll take 9 points of fire damage, and actually you hit all 3. Wait a minute.
He's not actually in the material.
You're right. Never mind. Don't worry about it. But the fire elemental the air
So do I
elemental
take
will
one
take
of
10.
it then if I use this?
I don't believe so.
'Cause it's not like
Choose
it's not
up to
regular
5
damage.
creatures. Make a melee spell attack. So let me see what it says. It says, will you make a melee attack? Yeah, within 5 feet
Yeah.
of said creature. So yeah, you would take it.
That's why one of them I would end up getting hit.
Yeah, one of them. So just take the 9. And the air elemental will take the 10.
Did the elemental connect?
Huh?
No.
It just says, will you make an attack? Not whether you hit or you connect or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh dang,
really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
wow.
whenever you try to hit it.
That's twice then. Roll damage
And
twice.
let's see what's up. He'll take 14. 14 points of fire damage.
We're super short-lived this time. Oh my god. That's it.
Is he still alive?
No, he's down. He's gone.
All right, he evaporates. All right, back to our Rimarazes. The thing that makes this so deadly is that that's aren't the only ones. 5, 10,
Are you kidding?
15, 20, 25, 30. How far can this? 30. 35, 45, 55, 65. You see a smaller Rimaraz that's bluish in color? You know what?
God, I hate you, Brent.
Yo!
No, hold on. No.
Blame
I'm
the
gonna
book.
speak up for Brent. This one's not his fault. This is Chris Perkins.
And
I don't think even Brent is this mean.
So we leaving now?
5, 10, 15.
Nah, dog,
We're
we
trying
good.
to leave.
Yeah.
I'll bonus action you guys out.
Yeah.
Let's see if I survive this next hit.
And those Where? Okay, I see. Got it. All right.
No,
The blue one is initiative 20 technically, and the younger ones are 2.
that's bull.
They chitter loud and wildly, and as they look towards Sven's direction, but they don't go after him.
They don't.
Fine. Yeah, this guy, the kobold, is gone. They both slither through the water up to Alvarian, and they're gonna make an attack.
Wait,
10
don't
is.
they want to protect their eggs?
Well, wait a second. Give me a second. 10 is probably gonna miss as you duck the mandibles, Alvarian, and a 9 is gonna miss as you duck the mandibles. The other Remoraz has already moved. Our large Remoraz, on the other hand, though.
Fucking hell, this thing.
Sven, you see explode out of the ground. This large Remoraz, and it looks at your direction, chittering, and that's what it does. Nilzan.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm going to get over here. This is as far as I can go without having to climb, right?
Yes. Right where you're right before Pip's token. Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. I'll get over there and I say we need to back out. We need to get out of here. And then I'll try to clear the path for Alvarian as much as I can by attacking. Which one of the Remorazes looks more hurt?
Let's see. This north one here looks to be more damage.
All right, so I'll focus on the north one first. Then I'll go to longbow. Loot 2 longbow. Arrows
16, I believe, shall connect. Yes, it shall, and so shall 23. Oh my God! For how much damage total?
48.
49 plus 19 is 39, 49, 48.
48.
Yeah, it looks barely on its feet as you plunge it. Your arrows plunge it to its neck, and you see this kind of dark blood begin to spurt out.
All right, action surge. I'm gonna hit it once more.
26 connects. Another one goes into its forehead and collapses to the ground.
All right, and my second shot of the action surge, I'm gonna do on the one on the south.
Oh, critical failure on both. It goes high.
All right, I hit Alvarian in the butt. All right, that's my turn.
Oh my God, I take
Stinger.
I feel bad about this, but I'm literally useless against these things. So I'm gonna at least get out of the way, move, and then dash up to the top.
Gotcha. You begin to climb the walls, and you dip the fuck out. And
yeah.
Can we say Pip went too?
Dipset feet?
He's not.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Pip actually moved 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And you know what? Valet Harpelby, get out the way! 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. She begins climbing up the rope.
Like, Valaine, throw some spells before you go. Goddamn.
I know. This. Oh.
Before she goes,
Like,
she will she will help.
Thank you.
She's not gonna use her magic missile, but she's going to.
Yeah, I was gonna tell her, give your wand of magic missiles to Stigger, if anything else. If you're not brave enough.
Or the charming staff.
Ooh, actually, yeah. Let me
I don't
see
think I
something.
can-
Because she should be attuned to it by now.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, this bitch. I don't feel bad about making you dig that wall.
Damn, I used up a lot of spell slots already.
Damn. Damn, Puddle. I just come over here.
All
Sven,
right.
do you need me to get you out?
Don't worry about me.
But I don't want to leave you down here.
She waves a staff. She goes, Leave! And she shouts at it, and she is going to do command to tell it to flee. And wisdom saving throw, I believe. Yep. Yeah, so the Remoras says closest wisdom saving throw. So a little crit on it, and she looks at you, Puddle, and shrugs, and yeah, she begins going up the rope.
I'm gonna
And... you silvery barbs that?
No, don't. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Wisdom saving throw. 9 will be a fail. Reroll for that wisdom. 16 will still succeed, unfortunately, though.
I spam silvery barbs.
And
You can give somebody advantage.
alright, Stigger, you have taken your turn. Puddle, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I give it to myself.
Somebody advantage.
Like
He gave it to
I'm
himself.
gonna give it to Nilza. I'm gonna give it to myself. Yeah, I have a plan.
Are you
Damn it.
I'm going
Damn
to.
it.
You can't move again. Dang it. Oh, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna move? I don't think I'm gonna move. I'm going to. Are we trying to get out? Are we leaving
Yes.
Alvarian?
Don't worry about me.
Okay, I'm gonna use bonus action on Genesis, Nozon, and Harpel, so she can get the fuck off the rope.
I got it, Alvaria. Silvery barbs advantage to Sven.
Gotcha, thank you.
So that's my second bardic inspiration. You guys get to move up to your speed since we're getting out of here. I'm doing Mantle of Inspiration.
Got it. Who are you targeting?
Genesis, Nilzon, and Verlaine, so that she'll like freaking get up the rope.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
she's
give
going.
it to Alvarian. Can't you give it to Alvarian? Then they
Here-
move
Don't worry
around.
about me.
You already used a
I'm-
reaction.
I'm still gonna give it to you so that you get the temp 5 though, Alvarian, because I can't give it to myself.
How far can it
you-
move? Half of their speed or their full speed?
They're full speed.
10, 20, 30. Yeah, she's going up the rope.
So Genesis and Nilzon can too, and take temp, and then I'm going to.
Are you sure
I
you
don't-
want me to?
It's up to you. Do whatever you want. I'm giving you the option to. I don't have any combat skills, guys. I'm like a full support.
So yeah, climbing up the rope is difficult terrain. It's 10 feet. So Nilzon, half of that, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
So these guys would just melt ice though. I was gonna try to make an ice wall. I'm just gonna attack this one to try to help Bavarian.
Got it. Genesis runs forward. He's like, fuck that noise.
That killed the Alvarian, dog.
16
I'm
to
just
hit?
gonna help you.
Bro, I'm fine.
We're gonna go back around one more time. Like, I mean, as we currently are going down, and then we're done. So.
16
You don't need my
to
help, I
hit?
stay back.
16 will go ahead and connect.
That's with sneak attack because Alvarian's there, so 14 damage.
Psychic blade, it shitters as it shakes its head. It's still there, bloodied.
That's my turn. I can't. I'm gonna move up this way.
Oh,
Just 5 feet.
Got
wait,
it.
Before we move on,
It's your
do
turn.
want me- Wait, that's what I'm saying. Before we move on, do you want me to move up and help you? Because then it's my turn next, and I can still attack.
No, don't worry about me.
Well, what does your character do? You don't got time to collaborate on this. What does your character feel like Genesis should do?
Innocent
Oh
don't
my
let-
God.
Hey!
Go!
If he can make the difference, he
I would
gotta
give
go
it to
make
you.
the difference.
I would give it to you because you're just gonna fucking fight.
26 lands. You run up, jump hammer down, smashes it, then an upward swing. Another one connects, knocking out some of its teeth. 20 points of damage. It's still there, although hurt.
Second level smite.
Alright, roll them dice up.
The next
An
one.
additional 10, it looks extremely battered, but it's still there.
That's all I could do to help you right now. You know, so hopefully it'll attack me, not you.
Sven!
I'm jumping in this hole.
You look behind you, you run, and you jump down the hole. And we're gonna get back to that.
Why are you happy, Brad? Stop it!
Now that's a true Dipset. That's a real. What's that?
Stigger! You, Yeah, you probably already know. You probably already know.
No!
You hear... You see a mist coalesces from the northern passage coming in your direction.
This motherfucker.
What is it, Brent?
Wait, where?
But nothing materializes yet.
Yeah.
It's a bitch that only fights when we're in a fight. That's what that fucker is.
Alvarian! You know what? Kudos to Chris Perkins for this setup. I think this is good. This is good. This is good.
Hey, Brent, you want to switch characters for next session? See how you feel then? Hold on.
I'm gonna go ahead and on myself, and I think this is gonna be pretty clutch right now. This is really hard. I'm gonna cast a mirror image on myself.
You begin to see images of you kind of stagger as you move. Anything else?
And then I'm gonna look at Genesis and I look at Spin jumping down and I'm like, I don't want to leave him here, but actually, Brent, can I take that back? Can I do something else real quick?
What do you do?
I'm gonna cast greater invisibility on myself.
All right.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and Genesis. Regular
invisibility. Got it.
So I'm gonna cast on both of us, so we're both invisible.
Understood. Nice. Both of you vanish. This Rimmeraz that's directly in front of you, see you just turn invisible, it's gonna try to strike that position at disadvantage. And unless you want to move or do anything else while
I would nah, I'm not gonna move. Good.
All right. Oh, and I almost forgot.
Wait, hold on.
When would
the Rimmeraz know if he tried to move, right?
It wouldn't know he tried to move. No.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and.
But Genesis did hit it twice, and I didn't do this. So you will take 5 points of fire, Genesis, and another 8 points of fire for a total of 13 when you did strike it, as its fiery body. On its turn, though, it's gonna try to attack your position, Genesis, at disadvantage. That's gonna miss as it snaps its jaws. Then we got 1, 2.
Oh my god, guys. Fuck.
Another one begins to slide forward. This one goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It dashes forward as they go. And our large Rimmeraz here, it's not going to give up its chase. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It will get back to what happens down there as it slides down the hole after Sven. And Sven, I will tell you this much. Let me move your token. You slide down this passage, and you land into an interesting area. As you land prone on the ground, you look around and you see the following. You see a grove. Let me move the map so people can see. Of frost-covered trees. It fills this 50-foot high cavern, the floor of which is a mixture of earth and ice. By some magic or miracle, the trees seem to be alive, their canopies thick with frosty leaves, their branches bearing purple pears that hang like ornaments. A low wall, broken in several places, threads its way through the grove, which is surrounded by 6 exits. That's what you see, Sven, as you land. But also as you land, you hear a chittering behind you.
Well, that's a question because that was just part of my move, so I still have technically the rest jumping down the hole.
Sure, where do you go?
Well, I'd be essentially because I moved 10 feet, slid down, 15 feet to stand back up. So that's 25. So I get 10 more movement there, and then dash. $35 to there.
All right, you run and put your back up against this kind of decrepit wall as you hear chittering following behind you. All right. And so, I think actually this should be a good place to stop. We got Sven settled. We got a mist up at top where Stigger's at. And we got the rest of the party trying to get their asses out of Dodge. And yes. Perfect! Oh man, let's see what happens with Sven here. This is it's gonna be an interesting situation, that's for certain.
Puddle's probably gonna chase him.
Oh man, I was looking forward.
You guys have no, you have no idea he went down a hole or anything.
No.
He just gone.
But
So,
I'm still in the telepathic link.
that is true.
We're still linked.
For 7
thank
hours.
God for the link. Oh my god, if I didn't have that. Dude, if Puddle died, we wouldn't have that, guys.
Well, we're trying to save each other's lives.
All right, are we done?
Yes, we're done.
All right, because I want to say something. I want
What are
to
you
say
gonna
something real quick.
Yes. Go for
Y'all
it.
motherfuckers wanted me to do that by myself.
Oh, I was waiting. I was so waiting. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, soon as his ass moves a little bit further in this joint, it is game on. I was waiting.
But you would have been able to, like, run faster than all of us back up the rope.
I am down to close to half health with just
Yeah, that's
encountering
true.
those things. 3 of them at once, plus the big one.
Oh come on!
Oh, you tried to rationalize that as a monk.
3.
Everybody was just standing up there looking at each other, kicking our feet, like, okay, Sticker, we'll wait for
Yeah.
you.
I can just imagine like in the link, it just like it disconnects. We're just like, he'll come back, right?
Yeah, no, that's what you said. He's a good adventurer. He'll come back.
I said people.
And all y'all know, Damien would have just rushed his ass right up in
Absolutely.
here.
Thank God Scott was not here.
His ass would have been straight up in the mix.
Scott
Straight
would have
up.
been like, let's go.
Let's go. Yes.
Thank God you were not here, Scott. I would have
Oh man, I
been
was sworn
GG.
here, Scott. Damn it.
Well, maybe it would have been a little, because Scott does a lot of damage as his fighter, so.
Shit, as soon as your ass is swallowed, that's a wrap. 6d10? Golly!
Yo, that command spell was
Woo.
actually super.
Yeah.
Yo, that was so
Yeah.
smart. That was so smart. I didn't even think about
was
that.
IQ 160. It was IQ 160.
That's a big
Wait, what
brain
was-
arc.
Your
There.
spit,
Yeah.
man.
Your command. That was big brain. Big brain.
Thanks, man.
Oh, actually, I will say this. Does it understand us?
You didn't try to talk to it, so you don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm saying because the command spell they have to understand us.
You know what? I would say that, I'll give it to you because it's so smart. It was so smart.
Yeah.
Smart
So-
move.
you
I'll give
gave
it to
you
you.
gave me disadvantage.
I'll give it to you. Even still, though, I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. I don't feel bad about giving that. That's
That
still
IQ was
super smart.
160. Man,
Super,
Eric,
yeah.
smart as fuck, bro.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Super smart.
Too big
I
brain.
need to take more attack spells. I have all
You have
defense.
all the wrinkles in the brain arc. All the wrinkles, bro.
I have all defensive
No smooth brain
spells.
for me.
All right, watchers. We'll see you next time. We out.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
We didn't TPK. That was
Not
the goal.
yet.
this time. Not
Yet.
this time.
Yo, this was this shit. I was.
All right. Thanks for
That was a great game, guys. I apologize I gotta go, but it was good. Great.